Hi guys, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. As you know, I do go live every Wednesday, but sometimes duty calls. Many of you are aware I own a food truck and my husband is recuperating from a shoulder injury. Well, he's recuperating from having surgery on his neck, but he's got a shoulder injury now and might have to have another surgery. So, I have to say, have you had some sort of upheaval in your life? Something that's come up out of nowhere? I'm getting from the angels, and Archangel Michael is totally here with us tonight, like big time. He is here for this entire reading. But I will tell you, the angels are saying, have faith, go with the flow, and know that the things that are coming up out of nowhere are actually for your highest good. They're for your purpose. And I've been feeling it's been really interesting because I've been working a lot on the food truck, and I have to tell you, it's actually helping me stay in balance in my spirituality. So, with that being said, today we're going in deeper into the collective message from the iguana. The iguana message is so magical. I just saw 111 on the clock with purpose. Just such a huge alignment to really understand the power of the all coming in today. And we definitely have the power of the all here with us. Hey, girl. So happy you're here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. So we've got a really beautiful oracle coming in. I am very grateful. I want to say thank you to Archangel Michael. I have goosebumps actually as I'm saying this. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for bringing in this beautiful oracle. I know that there are some urgent messages. We have a collective message, first of all, because I've got some cards here. We're going to be doing an arrow spread. So, collectively speaking, you can actually have all four piles today. You can have one, two, three, or all four. Okay. I always recommend, as you know, to use a pendulum. Ask if it works for the light. Of course, mine is saying yes. And then ask which pile is for you. Okay. This really takes this out of it and really is a surprise. And it really shows a lot of magic, if you ask me, when you hear messages that are just perfectly timed, as they always are. Thank you to the divine. So they're saying you're welcome. Okay, so I love that. So we're going to get started with that. I do have a collective message, though. It's not a channeled message, but rather it's a vibration. So, first of all, I will tell you, if you found yourself here, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. Please give me a like on your way in. Please share this video, share it with all the light workers. And if you have found yourself coming in here, I've been told that you are meant to be a spiritual business entrepreneur. You are meant, oh my gosh, I have full goosebumps. Thank you. Thank you, angels, for the confirmation. I am speaking so much truth here. If you've been doubting it, you need to know, you're meant to know. The very first thing you're meant to know right now is that you're meant to be a spiritual business entrepreneur, as I am. And I say welcome and power to us all, because, there is a lot of newness coming. There is a lot of interesting information that's going to be revealed through all of us. A beautiful new network. We're literally creating a new earth. And many of you, as you know, are being guided to work with others. Okay. So I feel blessed to bring these messages to all of you and to myself, because together, oh, I'm just so excited what we can create. I really, really am. Okay. So with that being said, that was the very first thing that I was meant to share with all of you. So how did I know this? Well, Archangel Michael, usually Archangel Jophiel helps me do oracle, but all this week, the iguana, the animal wisdom, everything is all about Archangel Michael. He is the backbone of this. This is a very, you probably feel it. It's a very, it's a time of catalyst. There's a lot of energy that is, to be honest, it feels like a boomerang. And even like with the arrow, we're being pulled back so that we can move forward into where we are meant to be at this time. And Archangel Michael is making sure. Okay, so what are we talking about? Well, collectively, we're talking about a couple of vibrations. First of all, the very first vibration the crystals want to tell us about is we are dealing collectively with magnetite and pyrite. We've got the number 66 here, okay? So what does this all mean? It means that we have a lot of energy that's coming into balance. We've got a lot of fast moving energy and we have a lot of alchemy happening at this time, okay? So we have this huge fast moving energy. There's this super conductive time. This is definitely a time of heightened intuition. Please trust your heart. Please trust your insights. Write them down. There is actually a heightened awareness at this time. Magnetite pyrite is coming in, and it's actually like what I love is it's silver and gold. And I am getting that this is a real big time of finding soul family, connections, networking. There's just a really heightened time of opportunity. We do have the song, Knock, Knock, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Okay. And what's interesting is you can go with any version, but we're going with the original. Okay. We're going with Bob's version. And it was written for a movie. You may or may not know this. And so this is what I meant to share with you is this song was written for a Western about Billy the Kid, an outlaw who many different sheriffs tried to take out. And finally, a friend was made sheriff, and there was a new sheriff in town, and the friend actually ended up taking Billy out. And in the end, it was like there were some questions as he did his duty. Okay. And so there's this really deep awareness about these opportunities coming your way. Okay. And they are coming. So magnetite pyrite is here. And I love that right on bottom is the Lemurian seed crystal, because this is the other message. This is the other message. As we are doing a lot of 2 and 2 love connection, we're definitely rooting in, and at the same point in time, the crystals are talking about the sacral chakra. How can we get in one with our divine feminine energy? And it's like, as you're going to see, we all have a little something to do to bring ourselves into balance. Okay. So this is the Ascended Master number 66, but it is a vibration of a 12, which is a 3, which is all about balance and that divine feminine energy. Okay. So this is kind of what the crystals are talking about. We are definitely chatting about making some sacrifices, and it has affected our pocketbook. And that's why Archangel Michael said to me that you are all spiritual entrepreneurs, and it's time for this to come into reality. All my finances are now in divine order. Let's do it. Love itself knows my needs, and it is the source for all. I needn't cling to or gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. And you will find that surrendering and not questioning and not detaching and believing is going to be really huge, okay? Because for an arrow to be pulled back and to be thrusted forward, to be honest, is all about the skill. I'm hearing the skill is about the breath, catching your breath, releasing, and not worried about where you're going to land, but rather enjoy the ride through the wind. Oh my goodness. Beautiful message. Wow, full-blown goosebumps. I have a feeling a lot of goosebumps tonight. Okay, so we're talking about your money, yo. Right? I'm hearing money, money, money. Money. Money is an energy exchange, okay? And for many of you, this is coming in as a source of income for you, okay? Not for many, for all of you. Why? Who's helping us at this time collectively? We've got the porcupine helping us. to get into balance, to get into one with the collaboration, to get into the balance. And that's what Archangel Michael wants you to know. We need to collaborate. I love that we just went to 2 to 1. 10 minutes on the clock. You want to finish this cycle? We've got to get in collaboration with the oneness. We got to understand that it is more than just us, more than just our guides. It's the animals, it's the crystals, it's the vibrations, the frequencies. It is the power of the all, my friends, and being able to see the different perspectives, being able to understand that there are a lot of energies coming through to remove an obstacle in front of us. There's literally an obstacle that we're being pulled back and shot over, okay? And so we're here to get in collaboration to get into this balance. But the porcupine brings a very strong message for us all. And I meant to start with that message for you, okay? Because this is fast-moving energy, and there is some urgency related because Archangel Michael is saying that some of us are getting in our own way, okay? Some of us are getting in our own way. So porcupine, remind me of innocence again. With every man a brother, each woman a friend. So what we're talking about here is childlike innocence and humility, being able to play and enjoy the ride in the air as we're being shifted and propelled in the direction of where we're meant to go. And if you think about a child who has an obstacle in front of their way, I have a beautiful 9-year-old, as you know, who came in here and gave mommy this not too long ago. Okay. And it's like they might say, hey, can we do this? And you say no. And they come back 10 minutes later. Are you sure we can't do this? Like, kids don't see obstacles the same way we do. So how can you put on your childlike eyes? How can you have the wonder and the lift of that vibration? How can you forget all the things that you have learned, whether they're good or bad? And how can your heart be open? 12:12 on the clock. We're talking about the 12 here. How can we bring in the 333, the balance? How can we bring in the balance with our creativity, the unconditional love, and the clarity to remove the obstacles in front of us, knowing that they are illusions and they are not meant for us? But it's like, do you see with the eyes of wonder? Do you believe? Do you feel it? This is what Archangel Michael is questioning you and brought you in to ask yourself. Okay? So that's where we're going to start. And look at this. I told you, 10 minutes on the clock. They're ending a cycle. Here we go. There's no inverses today, by the way. Literally, we've got a 10 here. Look at this. There is a structure being built right now. Right now, it has been built. It was done in this double moon, and now it's time to really emerge, to really allow this fast-moving energy to remove this obstacle, to end this cycle once and for all, and to propel you forward. Why? Because your family deserves it. Because you deserve it. You deserve beautiful experiences that lift your heart and lift your mind, that make you feel connection to yourself, to others around you. You deserve to smile, and you deserve to know that this is something that you've earned. I've got the beaver here letting you know that the structure, you have done the work, my friends. And because you've done the work, it's time for what? It's time for the gift. It's time for the gift and the challenge. But will you allow it? This is the question. Will you allow yourself to be pulled back and propelled forward? This is the question. To be or not to be. It is up to you. I heard it's up to me, but I'm talking to you. So, all right. So this is a beautiful collective message. Let's go ahead and get started. I have a feeling, so I'm going to just say it now. I really have a feeling that there could be some very triggering information that's going to come up. So what I'm going to say right away is that my heart is always in love. I say everything with love. I try my best even for some truth bombs, to delicately deliver them to you with love. I hope that it is received with love and with sentiment. Okay? Remember, we are the, I'm being told to remind myself and to remind you, we are the dream weavers and we are the dream catchers. It is up to us to see things from a different point of view. And this is what is so powerful about this time. And this is what's so powerful about you. Again, I have full goosebumps. You, okay, we've got a channeled message coming in right now for you. You know better. Trust yourself. Allow yourself to be led. Allow yourself to move forward. You hold all the cards. And I'm hearing the song from the gambler. You gotta know when to fold 'em. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to run away. I'm singing the wrong words, but you know what I'm saying, don't you? Yeah, bro. Okay. Looks like we're going on a Western, in a country Western style. Okay. We got some gunslingers. We ain't messing around. It's a showdown. Are you ready? Let's go. 16:22 on the clock. We're going to start with number 1. Those of you that chose pile number 1, you chose our beautiful donkey. A beautiful vibration with this card from the beginning. And we do want to show you what else I did. I was told to start with these cards. We also have the Jaguar. We've got the Emergence Oracle, and we've got the Archangel Oracle. So we've definitely have. I've been told we're talking about sunrise here. We're talking about a new structure, and we're talking about sunrise as a vibration. Are you seeing the colors in the cards? Okay, look at the animals. Now, do me a favor. Look at the colors around them. It's time, and this is the message that Archangel Michael has for you. You are worthy. All you need do is believe. You are worthy, and all you need do is believe. Oh, yeah, you got to know when to hide. That's right. I'm like, I know these words. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the Animal Oracle. For you guys, the Archangel Animal Oracle, beautiful oracle. There's something here, of course, whenever we see the archangels, a couple things. First of all, well, not a couple things. They always want to teach you something, okay? So there is this overall feeling that, first of all, we are being shot to the right. So your arrow is going east. This is about a new beginning. This is about a sunrise. I feel the vibration of joy. I feel the vibration of like a lift. I feel brightness. Okay. But again, it's like, will you allow yourself to be propelled in this direction? Because what the thing that's holding you back from the release is this feeling of not being worthy. Okay. And so I want to remind you that Archangel Michael said, you are worthy. All you need do is believe. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more information. Right away, I'm getting a message about the climb. And it's interesting because I am hearing that song in my mind's eye, The Climb. I'm forgetting who wrote it, and it's about going up this mountain. And it's like, in a lot of ways, what I'm feeling is that you're like sliding back, okay? And you're like really, and okay, first of all, I really want to give you kudos because I feel you, okay? And this is why Archangel Michael has told you that you are worthy, is because you are giving blood, sweat, tears. You're giving everything to this. And in a lot of ways, with that goat coming in, it's like you have everything you need. Just keep listening to your intuition. And this is what's really interesting. And we'll see if this continues, but I'm already getting a message about okay, when you go up a mountain and when you climb, I'm not a climber, but I'm getting a message about There are holds, there are footholds, there are places to put your hands and your feet as you climb step by step. And this is really interesting because we have the iguana, which is on all fours, but I see you like this. So you're already at not an obstacle, you're already in a different position than most. Okay, so this is coming in for you to really understand that spirit sees what you're doing. Okay, and what they want with that goat right there. We're going to see if this message continues. We're only doing 2 shuffles, but I'm getting a message that they want to literally, your angels and your guides literally want to tell you each step. They don't want you to think of it. They want to tell you. So if you do not have a pendulum, number one, I encourage you to get one, because there's an easy way to work with your angels. And it's to say, to use your pendulum and say, are there steps that you want to show me? I'm getting a yes, that there are steps that your angels want to show you. And then you say, do you want to show me step number 1? And what I like to ask is it something you want to show me? What's interesting is I'm getting a no. Is it something that you want to tell me? Yes. Now I know that I need to grab a piece of paper and be ready for a channeled message. I'm feeling the heat with you. So I'm feeling that there's some frustrations talking to your guides. And so I want to go ahead and just let you know that, not everybody has auditory. So when I say wait for that channeled message, it's like there are these, the more you practice it, I call it automatic writing. The more that you practice it, the easier it gets. But you really just have to trust what comes in. Now, does that mean that we never make mistakes? No. So and it depends. When we have a lot of energy, a few days ago when I was getting the channeled message about the actual iguana, I was having a very difficult time. Yes, I know. Archangel Michael is like, yes, you were. But it did not keep me from hanging in there. Okay. I just took my time and took deep breaths. And I actually, thank you, Archangel Michael. He's saying, yes, you did. And I just kept saying, is this the message that you want? So it's like there's no rush, pile number 1. There's no rush. And I know it might feel like it because you're hanging. Hermit mode. Okay. You're hanging in a very interesting position. Okay. And it's all about that grace. It's all about that grace and that gratitude. Okay. There are energies around you that are trying to intervene. And so patience is, look at that, demonstrate grace and majesty. Remember, it's all about the vibration. This is a sunrise. It's all about what you believe. Okay. That is so important for you, pile number 1. And in fact, I'm just going to tell you, you need to do a checkup from the neck up. You need to stop that stinking thinking, okay? Because it's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. You've got to find a way to step into that positivity, okay? Now, I know this is challenging. I know it is, okay? And I believe that many of us have had something rise out of nowhere. And it's like you can make a decision about this. And I know it happened to me yesterday and it came out of left field. And I was tears, okay? I was crying. It caught me so off guard. I could not even believe it. But I talked to my angels, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to talk to them, okay? And I said, did I choose this before I came here? Like, I'm getting emotional just sharing and being vulnerable with you, because sometimes it is so hard, the things that we chose, isn't it? And I did get a yes, that I was aware that this would happen. And so it made it easier for me. And I said, okay, then I accept it. And I just moved on. I could have definitely gotten, caught in a spiral. I could have gotten caught in that spiral. But I chose to do what? I chose to accept it and to believe. And I had grace for myself. I had grace for myself. And I said, you know what? This is not going to throw me off track. And it's really that easy, pile number one. I feel this is really important for you. Okay, so the angels want to come in to tell you a little bit more. Look at that. Donkey will not leave the bottom. You are so worthy. You have something beautiful for the world. Remember, I told you you are a spiritual entrepreneur. You are not only worthy, you have something extremely important for others, okay? This is the whale energy. If you need some affirmation, if you need some confirmation, because I'm not getting affirmation, I'm getting confirmation. Go to the Blue Whale Oracle. You will find it on my playlist. I'll try to remember. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to try to remember. And always feel free to be like, hey, Michelle, where is this? Okay, because I know that since I go live, it's not as apparent. Okay, but there's something in this Blue Whale Oracle for you because you are meant to bring something up. You are a structure creator, okay? And there is a pod coming together. You're not alone. And I feel like a lot of you feel like you're alone. It's that hermit mode. It's because you're meant to learn something, okay? You're meant to learn something to propel you where? Into this new beginning, into this new structure. It's divinely timed, by the way, okay? It's divinely timed. Now, that's the first part. Definitely Lemurian timeline. Definitely feeling crystals, vibration, frequency, sound. Okay, yes, definitely sound, vibration, frequency. And it's like Archangel Mary and Archangel Jules are on this card, but what they want you to know is that okay, there's this beautiful message. Okay, I'm getting a message to read this for you. And it's from, ironically, from the medicine cards. I'm just getting a message to read. It's so funny that I have it. Just to read this poem. Whale of almighty oceans, you have seen it all. Secrets of ages. Secret of the ages are heard within your call. Teach me how to hear your words and how to understand the very roots of history of when our world began. You, my friend, have so much to offer. And it's like there are energies that don't want you to step into your soul song. But Archangel Michael is saying, if you allow yourself to be pulled back, you will be propelled into this new beginning. Powerful. Powerful. What is the cow energy hearing? It's actually from the original channeled message. And the original channeled message is all about, sorry, now I'm going all over the place here. Where is my journal? I didn't think I would need it, but I do. I meant, just in case you didn't hear the channeled message. Oh, thank you, Archangel Michael, for reminding me. This is for you guys. To receive and weave is on her, or honor. A labor of love, a testament of strength and condition, a rendition of care to share. You, my friends, are the nourishers, okay? You are the cow, okay? What I mean is your wisdom and what you bring in nourishes the souls of others. They need the mother's milk, okay? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. And I said because I'm hearing a little joke. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And it's like, so utterly so. A little play on words there. So it's like you have this mother's milk. And I'm feeling like Sisters of the Rose. I'm feeling Mary Magdalene energy. There might be a tie to pile number 4. Okay, So if that is a bonus message for you. Okay. Now, when I'm looking at this, remember we're talking about the vibration for you. Remember, I said it's more than just the animals. And I do feel that this does not involve you, and it just involve you. In fact, I feel this is two and two. This is a love connection. This is between you and a person, between you and a family member, between you and a project. Okay. And this is why we're feeling this unworthiness, is because maybe we're not seeing the energies we want to see. Maybe we're not seeing. It's like you're front and center, and it's like you have these expectations. And I'm hearing expectations or disappointments in the making. How can we stay in the present and know that we're being pulled back with purpose? And the gift is the release. Okay, the gift is the release. So, do you have? I'm feeling my divine feminines. I know this is you. So, what expectation do we have of our bull? Do we have an expectation? And are we? I'm speaking truth here. Remember, are we expecting something that we shouldn't be? Are we expecting more, not realizing, and this is what I'm feeling with that swan, not realizing that we're all on our own, we're all on our own, we're all on our own road, so to speak. And it's like the energy that's coming here for you is maybe you're not feeling worthy, and maybe this is not allowing you to understand that we're all on our own journey and that we have to hold the space for each other, for each other. Okay. And there is definitely a huge activation going on in the masculines, in these sacred couples. This is definitely happening. And if you think like the angels, it's all about what? Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Okay. So just remember, you nourish the souls of those around you. The bull can't do that. The bull can't nourish. You do. You see? And if you were here and you're more in your masculine energy and this pile was for you, who in your life is nourishing your spirit? And are you resisting? And how can you, in tandem, show more grace, show more dexterity, that you are worthy of this attention? Because I'm getting soul contracts. Okay? I'm getting soul contracts. Thank you to the angels. So what's emerging? What's emerging? Look at this, self-worth and integrity. How can we turn this frown upside down? How can we turn this frown upside down? And if I turn it upside down, what is the first thing that you see? I see the nose, the heart. If you have all heart, wow, look at this. Okay, look at this whole. I want to show you something. And we mentioned hermit mode, upside down, looking from a different perspective. I'm hearing my friend Jolene, shout out to Soul Expansion Houston. I'm hearing her say that sometimes when you turn yourself upside down, you see a different perspective. What do you see? Oh my gosh, I see this cute little dog. Adorable. And the message is to be loyal to yourself, to be loyal to yourself and to stay heart centered. This is what I'm seeing. Notice when you look here, I see a sad leopard, jaguar, okay? But it's like these spots. You've created and you've earned all these spots, all these markings that you have. You've earned and created each of them. And it's time for this energy. It's time for you to turn things upside down, to be loyal to yourself, number one, and to step forward with your heart into the things that make you happy. Because in a lot of ways, as we're in this Southwestern, it's a showdown. There's a new sheriff in town, right? And it's like, how can we use that talisman to propel ourselves forward? There's a different energy. It's like excitement. This is what I'm feeling. And this is what the type of energy that you're meant to emerge into. It's coming. It's coming. Fast and iridescent. It's leading you to the legacy. I have full blown chills. to a legacy that you did not even comprehend that could be. And I am definitely feeling this is the nourishers, the new earth, the grounds crew. And it's like you're not even seeing the legacy of your milk. And when I say that, please don't get weird on me, okay? Don't get weird on me. It's just I'm using it as an example. It's showing the example as what is it? I don't remember the exact statistic, but it is like 87% of the world relies on the milk of the cow. And so, no pressure. The world is relying on you, just as Mary relied on that donkey to take her and carry her to Bethlehem to give birth. And they didn't think that they could do it, but the donkey gave them the way to get there. You see, it's all connected. I'm hearing your angels want to carry you to this legacy. Some of you don't see it. Why? Because truth be told, because maybe we're spending some of our energy in energies that do not serve us. Okay? I say this with love. Yeah. Patience. You do not see the whole picture. Okay? You do not see the whole picture. This is fast moving energy. I'm actually feeling your ancestors are involved. I actually feel the beat of the drum, the sunrise, the new beginning is coming forward from these ancestors. To why? To heal. I actually feel some ancestral healing in this group. This is why your nourishment is so needed, so that your ancestors can step into the new earth with you. And you're planting seeds as you go, as you are in this energy, okay? As you step into your business, your spiritually led business, you're planting seeds. You move the energy. How can you take this time to allow the violet flame? I'm hearing the violet flame. Are you using the violet flame? Okay. I'm getting to share this violet flame with you. I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it right now. I'm going to share the violet flame prayer with you. I've not shared this publicly. I've been using it because it came into me in a collaboration. I do want to do a shout out to my friend Trish and my friend Nicoletta. Love you guys. And together we brought this violet flame prayer together. And in a lot of ways, are you in collaboration with those around you? I'm getting that this has to do with this Medusa, snake, serpent energy. There is this snake energy around you. And a lot of you think that it's a person. And the thing is, remember, you're the nourisher. It's not them. That's the thing. You're getting a little lost in that, and that's where we're feeling unworthy. Is you feel like it's this person that's important to you, and I'm getting no. It's energies that are trying to block you from your soul song. Because if you're in your soul song, that vibration, there are energies that have no power against you. Because you can run on water. You can run on the emotions. Pegasus is what comes from the rebirth process of this serpent energy being this illusion being revealed. Okay? I'm feeling the cross you bear. This is really deep, my friends. I love you all too. I say it daily. Aw. This is really deep. And, okay, this is really deep. And I'm getting a message about this card with your divine feminine energy and that you're meant to ride on the emotions. So if there's something that comes in to really take that, this is where I'm getting that grace. There's some volatility around you. And Archangel Michael wants you to know you are not meant to sink into those emotions. You've got to keep your vibration up high so that you can run across. Okay. I'm actually getting that you can listen to sound frequency. Frequencies for the sacral chakra. Okay. What are those? I can't think of them offhand, but you can just Google healing frequencies for the sacral chakra. This will help keep you in higher above those emotions, okay? Because there's a lot of energies, there's a lot of movement. There has been, and you're meant to ride above this, okay? You're meant to ride above this. Many of you feel like you're at a crossroads, and it's like, nope, you just need to take that vibration up higher. You need to see things from a different perspective. You need to allow yourself to be pulled back so that you can what? You can flap your wings in the air. Oh my gosh. I felt something break loose when I just said that. Pile number one, you must believe. You must believe in yourself. I believe in you. I do. Let's talk about that. There's a crown activation going on right now. Yes. It's getting to the center. It's building a structure around you. Spirit is building a structure. Archangel Michael is building a structure around you to help you develop that faith, that bliss. This is the energy that's around you. Now, sometimes, because I'm getting a little bit about sometimes a hat. Okay. This has been suggested to me before. So if you are really feeling and very sensitive, I'm very sensitive to the different energies. And this is what actually this is coming up with purpose because there's so much that you are sensitive to. You oftentimes attribute it to yourself or to this bull. Okay, this bull in your life. But what I'm actually getting is that you're picking up on different energies in your ancestry. You're able to go down, which is why you can fly so high. You just need to understand how your energy works. Look at this. You're going down to the depths to claim that soul song. Okay, this has already happened. So you can swim deep, which means you can fly high, baby. You got to have confidence. You've got to understand how your energy works. And you also have to understand with this crown chakra that there are energies around you that really don't want you to learn. And that's why the archangels have come forward. They want you to study your energy, to learn more about how I'm getting a big energy here. Okay. And it's like this is why we don't feel worthy as we try to fit ourselves in a box, and you are not meant to be boxed in. You are not. I'm laughing so much because I just heard Happy Cows Live in California. It's that commercial. I'm sorry. Maybe I just think it's funny, but I'm laughing about it. Happy cows are from California. They're not from Wisconsin. And why are we getting this? Because there's all that commercial is about what? No fence. You are not meant to be boxed in, my friends, which is why you are meant to be a spiritual worker. Okay, which is why you have this legacy in front of you. Thank you. All right, so what's the energy around you, specifically in that sacral chakra? Okay, how can we bring balance? First of all, 45, the healing at hand is to listen, is to listen. I do feel with this Pegasus horse, I do feel that and remember I said that you're climbing this mountain. And so you're used to taking action. Is it inspired? Is it inspired action, my friends? If it is, knuckles. If you're not sure, pull back and find out. Because potentially you're taking steps and creating a little havoc for yourself because you're not getting the results that you want. Why? Because you're not taking inspired action. So what does that mean? It means we receive and then we move. It's like a game between you and God, you and source, you and your guides. And it's like we get it in bits and pieces. Remember, step by step is here for you. Okay? So this is part of this structure to understand because it's like some of you are picking up on energies all the way out here, and it's like, no, Archangel Michael is telling me here. Okay. So it's like, are we picking up on energies that aren't for us? Are we taking actions thinking they're inspired, but not really taking a moment to really understand our energy, and we're just forcing it? Remember, we have these expectations, and are these expectations causing the disappointment, which is refueling that we're not worthy, which is a very dense energy, my friends. And what does this all do? It pulls dense energy to you. This is what you're meant to learn. Okay? This is why your crown chakra is coming up, to rule like a queen. It's all about how you serve here that determines what you do here. When you own your throne and you treat others with respect, and not because they deserve it, but because you deserve it. We give what we want back. Okay? I'm hearing turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Angel, I made it. What's up, girl? You're here. Okay, so we are still on pile number 1. So if pile number 1's for you, there's a collective message, and then we're on pile number 1. We'll be moving into the next one soon. Oh my gosh. I wasn't meant to choose it, but I was, because I only did one shuffle and I didn't really bring it in, but this is for you. And this is a bonus card. Angel, I'm dedicating this card to you. Okay. I feel like in a lot of ways that you need this energy. So I'm just going to let you know, this is the sapphire. And the sapphire, I give this in my attunement program. It pairs with eucalyptus. Okay. So putting some fresh eucalyptus in your home, pile number 1, to really what? Invigorate your spirit. Okay. But eucalyptus is also known to keep spiders away. We're talking about expansion of the crown chakra, expansion of your connection. And this only goes in 2 spots, my friends. And this is really coming in to thank you. Thank you to the angels. Thank you to our guides. This is really coming in to really kind of fine tune for you. Pile number 1, we're talking about your sacral chakra and your crown chakra. There is an activation between the 2. Sapphire pairs with eucalyptus. It only goes in those 2 chakras. Thank you so much. As soon as you pulled it, I got chills. Oh, and I've got chills now. Oh my gosh. I love when this happens. So synchronistic. And it's like spirit specifically for you, Angel, and anyone who resonates with this message I'm sharing right now, pile number 1. Spirit is coming in to fan your flames. To fan your flames. Of what though? Of your queendom. So you must own your queen. You must rule like a queen, my friends. And queens, no matter how no matter how hood you want to get, they don't. They hold a vibration that is the best for the all. Okay? Right. So that's coming in. This is how this is a bonus card. That's not even your official card, pile number 1. Okay? So yes, again, I'm getting you expand. This is what you need to understand. Balance with the oneness in your structure. You are a big energy. You are a star, and you expand and you contract based on your emotions. Okay? Based on your emotions. And because you're a really big energy, Knuckles, I am too. I understand. It's like we carry things in our energetic field that we are not even aware of, okay? Because we're so big. Think of Archangel Sandalphon, okay? Huge. They say it takes 500 years just to go from his feet to his head. You are a very big energy, but what does this mean? My friends, this means that you literally have the power to bring heaven to the earth. And this is why Archangel Michael brought you here, okay? So know that you're, look at this, hermaphrodite, which really has this, it's not about your feminine, your masculine, it's about you. You have the ability to really navigate yourself through, but it's understanding your energy. It's understanding, am I pushing too much? Am I expecting too much? Is it inspired? Am I receiving? Remember, I'm being reminded to receive and weave is on her, on her, honor, on her. A labor of love, a testament of strength and condition, a rendition of care to share with who? Your masculine energy, the mother's milk. If you remember one thing, my friends, those of you that chose this pile, it's inspired action to receive first. And do you potentially feel the universe does not have your back? Are you missing messages because you are dealing with these vibrations on the outskirts that are trying to keep you off track? This is why Archangel Michael brought you here. This is why he said to you, pile number 1, you are worthy. All you need to do is believe. I feel like I'm at church. I feel like I'm at church. Can you balance into this energy? Oh, look at this, because I'm getting your kind of, look at all this energy. There's a lot of energy around you. Yeah, the lightning has struck. We literally just had, look at this. The triggers are everywhere. They're everywhere. I feel them. We're spending a lot of time here, pile number 1. There's mirrored energies going on here. We've got the number 13 and another number 31. We've got the number 44. We're talking about this masculine healing, but we're talking about these triggers. And who are they triggering? They're triggering, your feminine is being triggered by another masculine energy in your life. And why is it being triggered? Because you're so ready for what's next that you're forgetting that they're going through their own process. So forgive and forget and lift that vibration. Run on those emotions. Fly in the air. The lightning is struck. Archangel Michael has struck your roots and petrified them. You are made for magic, my friends. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I hope that you're feeling what I'm giving. This is what you're integrating. The snowflake. Look at this mandala. What is it telling you? I see a snowflake within this poinsettia shape, and it's got a buttonhole here. This is really speaking to me in such a big way, but I want you to receive your own message first, okay? Because what I'm receiving really has a lot to do with the movie Coraline, the button eyes, other mother. Are we following potentially things are we following insights and actions that do not align with our heart? I'm getting to the center here. I told you there's going to be some truth bombs. You are so unique, okay? But it's like, look at, I see it and I feel it. You have energies around you, okay, that are trying to block you from your divine design, okay? And this is just a portal. This is just a portal to go through. There is so much underneath. Blue tourmaline. This is all about your authenticity. This structure and this collaboration with this message, with your angels, with this inspired action is going to allow you to do what? To go through this portal. And I'm getting this poinsettia energy related here. And poinsettia, talk about protection. And I'm even going to, I don't like protection. Talk about preservation. Talk about a forest preserve. No fence, but you are preserved. This is your legacy. This is your legacy. You must step into this vibration. You are a queen. Oh my gosh. You are a queen. It's right there. Step into your crown. This is the shift, double shift. The thorn in your side. There is, okay, I'm feeling it. The thorn in the lion. This is all about the lion. This is all about a masculine in your life. I feel it. Women, If you are a woman watching this, this is a masculine energy, man or woman, a significant other. I really, really feel it. And but it's like the queen is the one who, oh, okay. I'm hearing this because, my last name's Christidas. So my husband is 100% Greek. And I'm hearing in there's a movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, right? And I'm hearing, oh, but he is, he's the head of the house, mom. And she goes, but I am the neck. I am the neck. And I steer the head. I steer the head. Let go of those feelings of not being worthy and hold the vibration for that bull in your life because they need you to nourish their energy so that they can get through. This is the challenge in front of you. Okay? I feel it so much. Canvasite and apophyllite. Can you feel that vibration? Do you feel the lift? Oh, so beautiful. Thank you to the crystals. So why have you been brought here about your money? What is going on there? First of all, confidence. Ooh, yay. Something is blooming. Something is blooming. I've got loneliness here, talking about that hermit mode, okay? And before I even read this card, what I see is something so beautiful, and it's these blue poppies. Now, poppies are the very first thing that grows after the burn. So when you lift your vibration, when you allow the burn, it takes you out of the emotions. When you use the violet flame prayer, which I said I was going to share, and you know what? I am going to share it. I'm going to share it on a short because I want to share the words in its entirety. But this is how it goes. I need my... Okay. I mean, I have it memorized, but I don't want to... It is my purest intention, angels of the highest light, to merge my energetic fields on all timelines, dimensions, realities for my highest good and the highest good of all. It is my purest intention, Archangel Zachiel, the highest light, to direct the violet flame angels to cleanse, clear, balance, align, heal, seal, purify, and preserve my energetic field on all timelines, dimensions, realities for my highest good and the highest good of the all. It is my purest intention, Archangel Zachiel, to merge my energetic field with the violet flame. I am the violet flame in action in me now. I am the violet flame. To light alone I bow. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God shining every hour. Shining every hour. I am the violet flame blazing like the sun. I am God's sacred power freeing everyone. I am a violet flame angel of the highest light, and I step into service wholeheartedly with the highest intention of love and light for all. It is my purest intention that my violet fire will bless all who cross my path for the highest good for all in all timelines, dimensions, realities. And so it is. And I'm going to share this on a short because there's not rules, but there's some information you need to know about that. Many blessings as you come in. And this was a collaboration. Now, one part was from an oracle. So one part was from somebody else, but it was her inspired action and our inspired actions for each of us. This violet flame prayer is a collaboration to my girls, Trish and Nicoletta, who are very amazing light workers. I'm so blessed to know them. And I'm sure that they'll cross paths here, and many of you probably know them. Okay, and we each received a part of that. And I'm throwing this out here because one part is actually from somewhere else. It was from found in an oracle book, but she had confidence. Nicoletta had confidence in what her angels told her. So it's like this is coming up for purpose because not everything must come from here or here. We are led. We're meant to be in collaboration. All right. Okay. So with that blue poppy, which actually, what does blue poppy go with? Gosh, I'm drawing a blank now because I'm on the spot. It's blue poppy and no, that's forget me nots. So blue poppy and I'm gonna think of it, okay? But it's to help you step into your authenticity. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. When you step into that authenticity and you just create while you wait and have that and step into your quindom and remember that others are going through their own healing process. When you pull back and allow your growth, allow yourself to regrow, because poppies, they grow in soil that's been burned. They're the first to grow. And what's so unique and beautiful about you, my friends, is these only grow in the Himalayan mountains, and they grow in the area that's colder than people would think. This is how beautiful you are. You must understand that you are rare and unique, and it is your individuality that separates you from the pack. And so I understand that you feel lonely, but it's because of how important you are. Okay? You must accept that. You're meant to pull back so that you can receive, because receiving is an honor. Wow. That was just so gorgeous. Thank you to the plants. So look at the crystals, the plants, and now it's time for the animals. About this obstacle. What's the magic in getting over this obstacle? Well, you've got that hawk. Double confirmation. We saw the Castrol hawk, and now we see the other hawk. Both of them not aware of the big picture. Both of them showing and saying, stop and observe, receive, allow your sonar, hermit mode of the bat. Allow yourself to be in your position until it's time to fly. Pull back until it's time to fly. What's the animal wisdom for you? It's to collaborate with the animal wisdom that I shared. This is the only wild card in this deck. And this is for the iguana. So if you have not listened to the message about the iguana, I dropped a link in the comments. It is so beautiful and gorgeous. And it is a very deep oracle and it is meant for you. So please let me know your thoughts. We have spent a lot of time with you, and I am so grateful. This is a sunrise. This is a new beginning for you. I hope that we've given you some really great information about your energy to allow you to get that lift, okay? And I will make another note because I've pointed you in a lot of directions. The blue whale. I've also pointed you in the direction. This is more important because this is the energy at hand. This is the wisdom for this week. But there's also a message about allowing yourself to collaborate with me if you resonate, because I bring these messages forward in collaboration with you. Okay? And that's why they come forward to assist you. And same, vice versa, when I listen to Oracle. Okay? So, yeah, beautiful messages for you. But I'm also going to really remember to share that prayer and put a link in here as well. Okay? The Violet Flame Prayer. Because there are some little rules with that. And I want to put it in script so that you can put it in your own document and print it out. Okay. Oh, beautiful. I hope you enjoyed these messages. I will be live with Sparkle Wisdom next week, but I will be back before then because, I can't believe that the moon is not coming in the way. Yeah, it's okay. We're getting really deep messages. But yeah, animal wisdom will come again first because we'll have a moon change this weekend. Okay, so watch for the new animal wisdom. And of course, if you need anything, let me know. I am getting a little message here with the crystals and everything else that's come forward, that you might benefit from participating in my Rainbow Bridge class, which is a series of attunements in plant medicine. So if you are super intrigued in working with the power of the all, I'm getting that this could be a very good benefit for you, especially since the Rainbow Bridge is all about preserving the divine feminine energy. So if that resonates with you, drop me a message. We can chat, okay? Whatever is clever. All right? I will talk to you soon. Thank you for being here, pile number 1. Let's move on to pile number 2. That was so deep. 104.54. 104.54. We've got a new structure and some healing coming in. So there's a big shift coming in for you. We're going to start with the channeled message, part of the channeled message from the IGUANA. So if you have not watched the IGUANA, I just told pile number 1 the same thing. The link is in the description box. Very incredible messages. But what's meant to be heard by you, pile number 2, is centered and balanced like a tree, waving in the wind, rooting. Begin, for there you shall see destiny's door forevermore calling your name. I got where actually your arrow is being pulled back and going to the west. We're looking at a sunset of something in your life. As soon as I plugged into your energy, I felt a lot of anxiety. I was getting from my angels that you're living a lot in the future, and the angels said that they have a gift for you, and that's why you're being called to be in the present. Hey girl, we're just starting. I did a shout out to you already. We're just starting pile number 2. Okay, so did you choose Archangel Raziel? There's some ancient wisdom here that you're meant to learn. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. We've got, actually, I feel the ancient with you more than any other pile. Okay, and that's not only because of Archangel Raziel, but also we have the runes. We have the runes coming in. So I kind of love that you just popped on, Jolene. That's so cute. I really love Eric's energy. I hope he steps in here. Okay, that's a little shout out. Okay, so let's go. Pile number 2. What are we talking about here? The angels want to talk to you. First of all, they want to teach you, yes, fast-moving energy, Archangel Gabriel, talking about this ending, collaborating with this abundance, okay? Here again, we've got this silver and gold energy. So I talked about collectively that magnetite and pyrite, this inner balance, inner-outer balance. And I do feel like Archangel Gabriel does have a message for you, okay? And I do feel that you have some new guides. So keep watch on the angels that make their appearance, because they might be a new guide for you. And those of you that work with the archangels, okay, if they come in as a guide for you, okay, not only are you most likely meant to be a teacher, all of you that come to this are spiritual entrepreneurs. If you did not hear that message, Archangel Michael has told me you were brought here so that you would know, number 1, you are a spiritual business entrepreneur, okay? So you're meant to have a spiritual business. And Archangel Gabriel has a message about you, and I'm getting it's a message about peace, okay? A message about peace. And it's like, as this dove is here, it's like I'm hearing, will you accept the olive branch? Which that is very deep for me, as that's the name of my food truck. Oh boy, you got a message for me, angels? I'm listening. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, what is this ending? What are we ending, right? So that was our first shuffle. Here we have Archangel. Let's talk about that structure, because this is the third 4. We started 104.54, and here's number 4. Definitely a transformation going on. definitely feeling blinded, definitely nourishing yourself as you take step by step. Okay. And it's all about the vibration. You see the critters in the background? Oh, okay. I just heard cracked pot, because there's this story that I share about the cracked pot and how it's like you're moving throughout life and it's like, man, I got a hole in this pot. And as you walk to go gather the water, the water bearer, are you in Aquarius? Aquarius? I'm getting all positions. Okay. I'm getting Aquarius, which this is really interesting because I don't I don't normally get that kind of stuff. So you'll have to let me know if that resonates. Hello, perfect timing. Yay. Okay. So, are you in Aquarius? Okay, you'll have to let me know. Sun, moon, rising, north node. Exact, and I'm getting a lot of north node moon. Okay. So, what this is about this cracked pot, the water bearer. But it's like as you're delivering the water, it's going through the crack and it's going onto the ground. Okay. And it's like, I'm not really getting as much water to my destination as I want. And what I'm getting from spirit is you've got to open those eyes and take a look around, because you're not noticing how you're nourishing everything around you, the animals, the plants, the growth. So you're meant to look, you're meant to open your eyes and look at the path that you've been walking. What has been growing is so much more than you think. And this is what Archangel Cassiel wants you to know. So, is there potentially? I'm feeling a little bit okay. I'm I'm looking at your channel message, centered and balanced, like a tree waving in the wind. Okay, so there's this energy that's blowing you around, and if you're not rooted, you may not be noticing these things that we're talking about, and that's why Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Castiel have come forward for you. Okay. So, what is this message all about? Destiny's door. Oh my goodness. Sounds really big. And where is destiny taking you? Where is Archangel Haniel taking you? It's to peace. I keep hearing peace. To peace. Okay. Now, what's really interesting is we have these overtones in this particular oracle of this Japanese feminine energy. So beautiful. I see the cherry blossoms. This is all coming forward in such a magical way. And I'm feeling this huge connection to nature, okay, which is talking about helping yourself stay grounded. All right. So there's this beautiful message with these cherry blossoms. Now, in my Rainbow Bridge program, they pair with agate. So I am getting a message about, can you, if you have agate, any agate, can you grid that to bring peace into your home? And I'm hearing, oh my goodness, okay, it's deeper than that. I'm hearing a grid for your ancestors. This is a grid for your ancestors, okay? There's something about this piece in your ancestral line. Wow. Okay. The rising sun. Okay, so this is really interesting because I'm getting this energy about the rising sun empires, okay? The empires of Japan. And why, and I'm really getting this a lot because I'm actually picturing, is it Mount Fuji? Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. There is this sacred, are some of you planning a sacred pilgrimage? You'll have to let me know. Some of you have a trip planned, because I'm feeling this sacred, this sacred walk. Okay. And I'm thinking of the cherry blossom trees that are found at the bottom of Mount Fuji. And I'm thinking about this sacred walk. And it's all about, and I'm also getting The Alchemist, the book, The Alchemist. And in fact, I feel that that's coming in for purpose for you. Do you need to pull back and take some time for yourself? Have you been missing reading? I'm getting The Alchemist will be a great book for you to start with. Wow. So, are you, this is all about peace. So, those are a couple things. The more peace you have, the better you can lead others, because you're walking a path that is I'm going to get more information. It's not the path that most choose. Okay? It's not the path that most choose. And in both pictures, you're blinded. Okay? So your angels have brought you here for you to see that there's so much more than you think. Okay? So much more than you think. So the second card, yes, okay. You are involved in the healing of the divine masculine. This is my rainbow card. This is my divine masculine healer card. Okay? This is what I feel from you. And you're on this sacred walk. And I meant to tell you, because a lot of people want to rush it. Oh my God. I literally did not mean to, and I haven't seen this. It's my daughter's laptop, and I'm just going to read it. It says, make it effing happen. This is the energy that you have. And what I meant to share with you is it's not going to come in until next year. Be patient. Okay? This is a sacred structure that you are working on for the divine masculine. And this structure, and I'm only familiar because I'm building one as well. I built one for the Divine Feminine. This is a Rainbow Bridge program. And I'm currently building with the attunements of plant medicine and crystals for the masculine. It's a cummerbund, a camberan, okay, if you will. And it's a different structure to help us keep our power, to preserve our energetic field. Okay. And I feel that you are also being led down the road to hold the vibration for the masculine. If you see the XY, you're holding the masculine in your hand, or your masculine is being held with purpose. I see the eagle. There are many messages that are coming in. You're connected, and I'm getting your ancestors, okay, which is perfect because we have the runes here, and we're going to get into them now. So know that your path is very blessed, and as you walk your path, you are doing so much more than you even realize. Not only are you nourishing your path, but with that cracked pot, you're nourishing the path of all that are around you, all that are around you. Beautiful. Let's see what the runes want to say. Okay, yeah. I'm getting a message about this, that you are developing. You'll have to let me know either your heightened awareness about what I talked about, the camberan, okay, or you're building your own structure. Some of you are building a structure for the divine masculine, okay? And so this is what's coming in to allow that creativity. Messages are rolling in. I'm getting rolling in. Are you rolling in the deep? That's the song I'm hearing. Rolling in the deep. I love that song. Okay. Solar energy. Okay. I'm also getting triple Z snap. Okay. Zorro. That's interesting. Okay, let's get both of them. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. Oh, I should have told you so that you would know that I knew. But I was feeling this tree, and I got this message about the U, because I knew I was going to do, this is the U tree, okay? YEW. But you can also look at it as U tree, okay? Now, this is what's so interesting, is that the U tree, when you grow where you've been planted, there's another perspective. It gives you liftoff, okay? So we've got all this solar energy and the U tree. So it's like there's this energy between your feminine and masculine energy, and it's creating this beautiful solar energy, which is allowing the growth of you, okay? Of you. Now, What I love more than that is we're talking about the yew tree, which is this gorgeous, oh my gosh, Google it, is so beautiful. Also from Japan. So I'm getting all these Japanese feelings, okay? Feelings, getting, are you feeling Japanese? Are you feeling Japanese? I really think so. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't even know sometimes. Now, yew tree, um, I'm being told to share with you because this helps us understand. The yew tree is the vibration. Okay, so when I talk about plants, that's the vibration that you put out. Okay, when we talk about crystals, that's helps with the vibrations coming towards you. Do you see the difference? Okay, do you see the difference there? And why is this? It's because a lot of the energies that we're all having difficulties with, right? A lot of these energies, we pass them on to each other inadvertently. Why? Because we're not thinking about, we think often about the energy that comes to us. But pile number two, I'm being told that you need to think more about the energy that you're putting out. Okay? This is very important because as a masculine energy, the masculine is the doer. All right? The feminine receives, the masculine is the doer. And it's like what you're doing or what you're creating or what you're doing is very, I'm getting, is like the yew tree. It's this gorgeous amber color. Oh my gosh, like it's like beautiful. It's such a beautiful color. And this is all about confidence. I feel like you're a very spiritual, the type of light worker you are, is you bring out confidence in others. You, um, I really, I'm like taken for a loop here. Hold on a second. I want to see what it pairs with. I think it is amber, okay, which would make sense to me because amber is all about like thick, like molasses, and it goes over, and you can help others if with this combination. You help capture the things that they don't see. Do you do some sort of energy healing? Your hands-on healer, you transmute energies. And if you're not, this is what maybe giving you direction. Okay. I'm feeling the Japanese arts. I'm really feeling that maybe you do Reiki. Okay. I used to do Reiki. Now I do angelic healing. And why is that? And maybe this is for you because um, when I was doing Reiki, I was taking on more energy than I meant to. Yes, I knew it. Okay, it was amber. Amber and yew tree. Okay, so I wanted to express this to you because the sun is coming in to assist you. Look at that. Rooting. Begin there for destiny's door forevermore. Calling your name. Okay? So amber is like on Jurassic Park on the cane where he has the mosquito. And this is what I was feeling, that you capture pests, that you capture energies that allow people to feel more confident. Okay. So this combination is found in lots of chakras, but this energy is meant to show you something. There's this expansion and grounding for you, expansion in your safety, an expansion in your creative insights. This is what the angels are coming in to work with you. You have a new guide, potentially Archangel Raziel. He is the ancient one. He helps you with the steps. Okay. This is an expansion in your unconditional love, in your authenticity, in your clarity, in your vision, and in your focus. And this is what I was getting. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for making me find this because, all these attunements, I have lots of attunements, and I was remembering, and this is what I was meant to tell you. Ready? That amber is a fossilized tree resin. It is the oldest, piece of crystal found on the planet. And this is what I'm feeling, very ancient souls here. 320 million years old. Okay. Um, and basically, look at this. In Greek, the name means sun. Wow. Oh my God. And do you know what the rarest form of amber is? It comes in so many colors. And this is what Archangel Michael wants you to know. You know what color is coming in for you? It's blue amber, which is the rarest amber on the planet ever. And that has to do, let's see, it's interesting that people believe amber is made of copper and orange only, but it comes in many 300 different shades, and blue amber is the rarest. It is here to shield your throat chakra. So you do something. When you're in your sessions, you're calling the angels, you're directing it. You are a sound. You do something with your voice, with your commands. I understand, because that's the type of energy that I do. That's how these attunements work. If you've ever done an attunement with me, it's very awesome. Okay, it's a very interesting, and this is something that is important to you. There's something with your throat chakra and your authenticity. Okay, wow. Grow where you're planted. Oh my gosh, you have all the sun you need, and obviously all the water. I have goosebumps. What do you need to grow, my friends? Water and sun. Water and sun. Okay, that is so gorgeous. Now, I am getting an extra message, as I do share. If you're first time here, I do share a message for a lot of people, especially you're all healers. I mean, you're all spiritual entrepreneurs. So there's a really beautiful trick. Talk to your angels and guides about going into the sun, okay? Because you do a lot of transmuting, and you're not meant to use your body anymore, okay? You're meant to step into the solar being that you are, okay? You're a solar being. And this is, I believe, you're ready for this. And so the sun, there's a lot of activity around the sun. So it's important not to stare at the sun, okay? It's important to really work with your angels and guides here, okay? Because there are a lot of energies out there. But when you work with the solar sun, it actually helps you release energies to spirit, okay? A lot of people put them in the ground, in the water, in the trees. But we're going to be learning more and more and more to use the sun. As many of these energies, when they go back into the planet, what they do is they're out there again. Does that make any sense? So when you're doing your healings and you cleanse and you pull out and you pull all your energy back to you, there's still the memory of that healing. There's still that subconscious connection. And that's what the sun does. The sun comes in and you release it to the sun and it's gone. Okay. This is how, when I say gone, it's gone from your light body, because our light bodies are a gradient of light to dark, and there's no judgment. That's just what it is. They're on the same same wavelength. And what happens, or the same band is what I want to say. And what happens is you're doing your healings. It's like my water here. When you do a healing, there it goes. I'm getting a little blacker. There it goes. There it goes. And it fills in. It's like a meter. And the sun comes in to really replenish and bring that into balance. Okay? So you can call upon Archangel Uriel and the angels of the solar sun. All right? I hope that is a benefit there. Okay. So the crystals want to come in and talk about this vibration. I cut to petrified wood, a lightning strike. I literally feel the lightning strike too. Again, we're getting this. Archangel Michael is here striking the waters, your sacred waters. Divine, I told you, heightened intuition. This is the time to really use a notebook, okay? Because you're going to have things coming in, and some of it's not going to make sense for 6 months. I feel it. So here we go. The gears are shifting. It's all about the balance. We have ruby here. Now, there's something beautiful about the ruby. The ruby, and this is what I was feeling with you guys, okay? These ancient souls. We've got the runes here. It's different for all of you. Some of you are ancients with, like I said, that Japanese heritage, some of you with the Nordic, and some of you the Celtic, okay? But the message is the same. It's all about the ruby. There's no place like home. It's all within. How can you get balance in the healing at hand? How can you allow the gears to shift for you? This is what Archangel Michael is saying. How can you? Ruby is the queen's jewelry, okay? It's part of the queen's jewelry. And so it's all about staying centered as there's these shifts, okay? So this is like you. This is your team around you, and it's like there's these shifts. These are your angels. Look at these are your angels and guides, and they're shifting you. And how can you keep yourself centered? How can you nourish yourself, which nourishes those around you? Beautiful message. This is the energy that the crystals want to show. The plants want to come forward and they want to tell you, yeah, you're traveling at night. Oh my God, I'm laughing. SpongeBob, at night. Oh my God. Archangel Michael is so funny. He is like always making jokes. I love it. So yeah, there's a lot of travel going on at night, okay? And it's like, let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll guide you easily and follow the leads as you are shown. Okay, this is literally coming in this part to confirm what's happening. A lot of stuff is happening at night. Okay, a lot of things to that structure. Now that's so funny because I said structure and I'm thinking of SpongeBob and a sponge. And it's like you're absorbing. This is the time to really absorb. And there's a lot of, I feel information flying. I'm like feeling it. And you want to make sure you write it down because some of it's not going to make sense to you. Okay? Wow, beautiful. But here's your prayer. Wasn't this you guys? Were you guys the blue poppy? No, that was the last one. Okay. Well, here we have the poppies again. And I love this because I already told you you've got the ruby slippers. Definitely got a little Oz action going on here. Okay? I'm feeling, and this is what you're meant to hear. And in fact, I think that there's a message for you in some of the Rooted In oracle that I did. Okay? So check that out if you feel guided. There was a series of 3. But what you're meant to hear right now is yes, the Wizard of Oz is coming forward for you, but make no mistake, it's not really about Dorothy. This is coming in to confirm what you've been through. It's now about Oz, the masculine within you. Okay? I already told you poppies are the first thing to grow after the burn. So we've got the sun coming in, planting where you're grown at. Look at this. Look at how this is all coming together. Okay? And so here we have forgiveness. Now I'm looking at your arrow. Okay, this goes down here. So this is what you're integrating. There's a forgiveness at hand. And this is what's been feeling the burn a little bit. This has really pushed you. There's something weighing on your heart. And the plants are saying it's time to let that burn the fields, allow it to be fertile. And I'm getting it's interesting. I'm getting a message about this program I was watching and about talking about that the most fertile soil is by these volcanoes. And so maybe you have a very volatile energy, and I feel that could be. But at the same point in time, it shows your passion. But it's time to allow something that's really been triggering you to allow the forgiveness. This is the energy that wants to be, you're being pulled back. This is the energy that wants to be released, okay? Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear divine, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. And so as I'm saying that, I'm being told about the yew tree. The yew have been planted. It's time to root in. So if you're looking to go somewhere else, If you keep looking to put yourself in a different soil, Archangel Michael has brought you here because you are already been planted. It's time for you to grow. Okay? And everything is there. But maybe the only thing holding you back is you. Okay? For thought. All right. Thank you to the plants for bringing such a beautiful message. What do the animals want to say? Fast moving energy. You definitely have an ally here. Yeah, it's the year of the rabbit. We're talking about balance. Spirit is bringing it in. Spirit is bringing this balance in. And man, is it going to be fertile soil for you. Are you getting this? Are you getting the message? What have you been calling for? What have you been wishing for? This is the magic at hand. This is what the raven says. What have you called for? What have you put into the universe? And do you, more importantly, when I see this coral here, more than anything, do you believe that it's possible? Are you limiting yourself for what you're calling? Or are you calling for unlimitations, things that are not limited? Because this is the thing. You don't realize with this arrow the potential of where you are. You've already been planted. This is about releasing and forgiving and allowing yourself to bloom. You've called for this. I'm getting you wish for this. It's time to get in oneness and the integration with this process. I feel in a lot of ways, we're all different, but I feel those of you that are here, I feel that you have already done this. So in a lot of ways, many of you, or it's just very recent, and look, I cannot make this up. Look what's right next to it. The animal wisdom. I told you there is only one. Only one. Okay? And so, and then look at the bat. So did you resonate with pile number one? Because this is a build on the animals that want to call for you, the raven. And don't you love that the raven came forward because I'm being told to look at your channeled message. And it talks about rooting. Begin there. You shall see destiny's door forevermore. And I'm getting that ever out the raven, the poem, the raven, that there's opportunity, but it's like that poem, you need to read that. You don't need to do anything. I'm encouraging you. I'm strongly encouraging you to check out Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven, and see when you read that, have a notebook. What insights come in when you read that? Because literally the word evermore is in your channel, in the channeled message for you, which is from the IGUANA, by the way. And it is also in the poem The Raven. And how do I know this? Because I wish I could remember it. I did memorize this poem like in 6th grade, and I had to say it in front of the class. And so, but there's something in that's a very deep, very, very, very deep. And so is this. This is really deep. But I'm hearing the thorn has been removed. It's time to allow the healing. So it's like, I think you have awareness about this. Hey, girl, what's up, Penelope? So you'll have to let me know. And it's like, if you choose to keep looking, because I'm getting a message for you. If you choose to keep looking at the thorn you shall always feel. If you choose to focus on the healing, it's like the memories can be released. Evermore, destiny's door forevermore. And this is what you need. This is what's like so deep, and what you need to hear. Pile number 2 is like what your thoughts, what you think and resonate here is you are a very strong creator. So are you potentially keeping things a little longer for yourself because of this thought process? Because maybe we're thinking about what we called out for, and we're not thinking about letting go so that we can bring in. See, this is a lot of times what we forget. We forget that sometimes we need to let go so that something new can come in. And so this is the message that your angels are bringing in for you. And I say thank you. I say thank you because there is so much fertility for you. There's so much to happen for you. So of course, trust your instincts, trust your guidance. I'm getting you're a very powerful being, as we all are. But this is really coming in to really hone in on the communication that you've been getting. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this message. Um, I feel that that's what I have for you. So we're going to move on to number the sweetness. I'm like writing it down and I'm hearing the sweetness. Okay. Pile number 3. We've got we're starting at 139.34, and you know the numbers talk to me. Being at 1 in this balance. Now, what's really interesting is this a story? Are we talking about this evolution? I feel this thread. There's a thread that's being weaved throughout. Oh, I'm actually feeling some heat with you guys as well. And this is the part of the channeled message from, now remember, this whole message is from the iguana, but this is the part that's for you. No shame, no blame or disdain. Shoulder and mold her, no longer cold or hot to the touch. I got go down. You're going to go down. We've got an arrow going downward into the emotions, but this is the thing. You're going to go down to begin, to end fast. So you're going down to start a new beginning, which wraps around and ends something first. Okay? This is what's really happening. Tosh says, thanks, wise lady. I'll be back later for pile 4. Oh, yeah, girl. Come on back. Okay? Love it. All right, let's go ahead and move into your pile number 3. Now, pile number 3, we have some really incredible energies coming in because I've got the energy of the cosmos coming in for you. And we also have a direct message from Archangel Michael himself. Okay? So this Archangel Michael is all over this oracle. But he is coming in with a very, very special message and prayer for you. Okay? So the first where we're starting is focusing your mind on the structure in front of you. I feel that there's a new structure in front of you, and it's like this pink hair, and you see this well of dreams. Okay? So it's like using your imagination. There's an enlightenment. And there's a structure in front of you. And I'm getting that when you use your imagination, unconditional love, and the wisdom, you will find the proper, it's like this structure in front of you is actually bringing your mind, body, and soul into balance. Okay. So it's really, I'm getting a very interesting message here, but focus your mind, helping me focus on my priorities. Now, as she's looking down, there's going to be more here. So let's find out what specifically Archangel Michael wants you to know. Yeah, whoa, the pink hair. Yeah. With this little like feathers, iridescent. Okay, iridescent. I'm getting opal, actually. Oh, my God, you guys, I love this because I told you no longer hot or cold to the touch. So there's something about the opal, okay, because opal, I'm very familiar because I'm a Libra. Shout out to Libras, okay? And maybe this is coming up with purpose because opal is our birthstone, okay? So are you a Libra? This could be talking about the relationships in your life, right? All relationships. That is my message, LOL. Okay, I love it. So there's this iridescence because what happens to the opal, my parents gave me an opal ring, and I found out very quickly when it's cold, it actually shrinks and it can pop out of the setting. So make sure if you have an opal, make sure it's really solid because it expands. It expands and with heat, and it shrinks with cold. Okay. And this is really talking about some energy around you. But listen, No longer cold or hot to the touch. Just right. I'm hearing Mama Bear. I'm hearing Baby Bear actually saying, it's just right. Okay. There's a connection with music. Oh my gosh, Penelope. I am feeling you. The angels, they are feeling you. Yeah, I was definitely feeling that. Trust your instincts. Okay? Look at all this turquoise energy. How can we trust our instincts and use our imagination? This is what Archangel Michael really wants you to know. How can we be creative? It has to do with some sort of endeavor, okay? Trusting our vibes. Let's find out. We're going down, so we're going to start to the north. This is interesting. We're going to start. I love this. Thank you, Archangel Michael. We're starting with the angel prayers. We're starting with your guides. They have some prayers for you. Yep. There's a huge transformation in front of you. Okay. I have a lot to say about this card. But what are you seeing? What are the instincts that you're getting? Okay. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. I'm going to trust mine. Everybody has a different perspective, but Archangel Azrael actually, Archangel Azrael says, thank you for leading me safely through change. Archangel Azrael is really a very interesting energy that speaks to me and to my mission, very huge, okay? Because Archangel Azrael is the angel of death. And Archangel Azrael has been a very big part of my mission. And a lot that comes in about Archangel Azrael is from Azrael to Israel. So I feel like I was already feeling like there are some energies around you that are trying to kind of grasp. Okay. And the reason I'm saying that is because in my awakening process, I've been shown that Archangel Azrael is kind of the leader of that, of what's called, what I like to lovingly refer to as Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, the subconscious scripts that run in the background. And these we pass off to others. But look at in the center of his chest, there's a transformation, this phoenix energy. But there's a choice in front of you that Archangel Michael is asking you. Does the fire burn within you more than the fire around you? Does the fire burn within you more than the fire around you? I'm actually getting the Hunger Games, the Mockingjay. That is very interesting, okay? And this is referring to you, those of you that are watching this pile. There's a huge transformation, okay? It's in the stars. It's meant for you. How can we use our imagination and bring this change down into our life now? There's this arrow. This is your structure. Every arrow is different. Your arrow is going down from the heavens to you, okay? From the heavens to you. Let the synchronicities guide you, okay? And as I was talking about, because this is what Archangel, when I say Azrael to Israel, is like your shadows are coming in, but they're actually coming in a very synchronistic way. And what's so crazy is I'm hearing in my mind's eye, I'm hearing, I have to say, Penelope, like it's blowing my mind because I'm not channeling you. I am channeling but I'm getting a piano, but I'm hearing this organ, kind of like, okay, kind of like that organ. Okay, this is coming in, not the original Beauty and the Beast, but I think it's like the second one. There is this organ, okay, this piano. And it's connected to this shadow energy. And that's what I'm hearing play. Wow. Okay. But this is what I say. I am a shadow walker, and I am a firm believer that shadows take you to the brightest light that you have ever could possibly imagine. And Archangel Michael is telling you, I am with you. I am with you. You are fine. You are preserved. You are protected. So there are these fears around you. And of course, I'm not a doctor, okay? If you're not prepared to lean into these shadows, you shouldn't. But I am getting a message that you need to lean into these shadows so that you can alchemize, okay? So there's this method which I learned from another energy healer, and it changed my life, and it's called the Syzygy method. Syzygy, interesting enough, is the energy around the moon. And so as we have the moon here, and I'm getting particularly the half moon, I actually feel that there is a cycle in front of you. Okay. Yes, I'm feeling this so much. This has to do with your safety. Okay. There's these energies right now that are kind of grabbing at you, but it's like we have the energies coming down into your reality to bring those into balance. Okay. But these darker energies are actually leading you to what? The brightest light you ever could find, because they're fragments of you. These are fragments of your soul that want to. I mean, you cannot step into your full power, my friends. You cannot have this full transformation until you claim these fragments of yourself. Okay? That is the first part that you're meant to hear. And I'm being told that my Rainbow Bridge program can help you do that. And anybody who wants to attest to that can let us know. Okay? So that's the first messages from your angels. That was beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And how is this all connected? The card that you chose is Chiron. You may not have realized that. I purposely left out the words. Okay? And what I love more than anything, look at this card. Look at this card. Do you see the opals? Oh my gosh. Do you see the extremes? And it's like, keep yourself in the middle. Look at this in the middle. What's happening in the middle? Now, as we see this white serpent of enlightenment and wisdom intertwined with the shadow energy, as we see them come back and forth, because I'm being told to remind you about the universal law of balance, that all must come into balance. And this energy is coming into balance because you have certainly endured quite a bit of the dark and the shadow energy, my friends. And so this is all coming. The angels are actually flooding to your side to bring this healing, to allow you to know, to allow you to actually understand that this is bringing into balance. I'm hearing lifetimes. You've spent lifetimes in the dark, and now it's time to emerge into the light. Beautiful. And look at this beautiful glow. Are you seeing it? I know you are. Look at this aqua color, okay? Mixed in with this pink, this opalescent, this iridescent, I want to say dragonfly energy. How can you get in collaboration with the abundance? How can you remember what true abundance is? How can you take the focus off the shadow, and instead of the shadow energy, what am I meant to learn here? How can we play with the shadows? How can we lean into the shadows? And how we do that is we say, for instance, if you're having a shadow moment, it comes up, let it come, okay? Face it on. Like, oh man, I'm just not feeling worthy. Okay. And you can lean into that. You know, what does it mean? What do I mean I don't feel worthy? Well, I just feel like everything I do, nothing materializes. Well, what would it mean if nothing did materialize? Well, then I guess it would mean like this is not for me, and I'm not meant to be a spiritual worker. And what would it mean if you weren't meant to be a spiritual worker? Do you see how we're leaning into the dark? And where you're going to go is you're eventually going to go to a place of nothing, of nothing. And when you reach that place of nothing, the most beautiful thing happens. You realize that anything and everything is possible. Okay? So this place that you reach, this nothingness, when you find that when you say to yourself, well, I'm so small, I must not matter. You tell me, does one pebble of the desert matter? It couldn't be the desert without that pebble or that pebble. Okay? One drop of the ocean is the ocean. And so the moment you realize nothing, you will see, well, then anything is possible, and it'll allow, and this is the capture. This is the clean ask. When you reach that point, you ask with passion in your heart. You ask for what you desire, and see what happens. See what happens. Oh, where is your Chiron? Okay, the astrology cards come in for purpose. How can you get to understand a little bit about the wounding within you? How is the wounded healer within you? What's the vibration around that? How can we learn a little bit more of who we are so that we can rise in wisdom, rise in the iridescence? I'm getting that dragonfly energy, the iridescent of the dragonfly wings, and how the angels ride on the back wings. I'm kind of getting, though, they're telling me they're riding front and center. They're taking you, they're bringing exactly what you need. They're bringing it to you. Shoulder and mold her. No longer cold or hot to the touch. One shuffle. Huge transformation. Uranus, okay? Huge transformation possible here. Like, huge. But it's all about, are you going to allow? See, this is the thing about the arrow. I keep doing it. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. And it's like they're ready. They're ready to shoot the arrow to you. But you have to release. You have to release to allow the arrow, the energy to come. There's something you're meant to release, okay? To allow this transformation, to allow this change. This is the magic. How can you collaborate with the shift? I don't even know how I was feeling this Piscean energy. How can you let go of this Piscean energy? Like literally, figuratively, in all ways. This is what I was feeling. You are part of the stars. You are part of the one. We are part of everything. And it's like this Piscean energy, where does it come in your chart? Because this is what's coming in to help bring you some balance, understanding that this Piscean age, we're moving in. Are you kind of understanding a little bit? I hope I'm translating, because it's like this energy is not meant to be with you any longer. Okay? I know my daughter's in the background. I'm just getting ready to go to bed here. But it's like this energy, and it's like this is the yin and the yang in a different way. Okay? It's this Piscean energy. So beautiful. Okay? I feel like there's a message specifically here because not all of you are familiar. I'm very familiar. I'm a North Node Pisces. I'm extremely familiar. And, maybe that's, where you are too. Where is this energy in your chart? Okay. And how can you learn more about this? Get away, Piscean energy, and be gone. Okay. Yes. But this is what I'm feeling. Okay. What I'm hearing is, okay, let me find this, and I'm getting a message. Okay. Hold on. This is why I'm not finding it. It's not a number. Oh, it is number 12. Okay, just a moment. Let me find it. I'm having a hard time finding it. Where are you? Oh, I'm in the wrong book. Are you in the wrong book? Are you looking for answers in the wrong book? Are you looking for answers in the wrong book? Astrology is here to guide you. There is this beautiful message, especially with those who identify with being a Venusian. There is this really interesting message about, I've been sharing, there is this huge message, a collective message in the animal wisdom, the iguana, in the collective message I share about the Venus and the earth key. I just want to show you. This has purpose because I feel like this is really a huge part of your reading. There's this connection between Venus and Earth and the cross in between, which is the cross of matter. And it's like in a lot of ways, your energy is held in that matter because you're not whole yet. There's a fragment of you left behind. There was some sort of decision this lifetime, previous lifetime, and it's like we just left that energy behind and it wants to be reclaimed so that you can step into your full wholeness. Okay, I hope this resonates with you because I was getting a message that you're missing a fish. That you're missing a fish. Wow. Learn to honor a twin perception. That when we're both, this is the twin within you. This is the twin within. Wow. One with the twin. Holy moly. One with the twin within. Learn to honor a twin perception that we are both individual cells with our own work to do, and our own cells are embedded in the body of creation. Healthy boundaries help us to do our individual work. Spiritual practice can help us shift our perception from the cell mind to our role in the body of the one. And all of you who have found your way here are spiritual entrepreneurs. Remember, I've told you this. And so, are we potentially not stepping into that? And this is keeping us in the cell, keeping us in the hive mind, keeping us stuck in the honey. Are we stuck in the honey? Ooh. Or are we flying and fluttering and gathering the pollen? Because you're a pollinator. Lots of messages coming in. The challenge is Pisces permeability can leave you lost in a swamp, amorphous, wondering whether your sadness is your own or if it has been sponged up by your surroundings. That's very interesting wording. Empathize with others, but don't try to carry everyone else's pain for them and double the burden. Here's the gift. Tune in. Tune in. Tune in. I was getting the organ for you, the music. Tune into the music, to the healthy ecosystem with Piscean sensitive perception. We are all cells in the body of the one. Healthy individuals contribute to the health of the whole. That is a very deep message, and I believe for many of you, synchronistic. Okay? I believe for many of you, synchronistic. This is falling, I will tell you, in the sacral waters. So is that twin within? Are we perhaps, and because I'm feeling this energy, this twin within, are we perhaps leading? I'm getting a siren energy. Are we putting out this energy because we're not tuned in? And this is what I'm getting here. Are we more in tune with the darker? I'm also getting the black swan, okay, which is really interesting because that's in the next pile. So this message is dual fold. If you got 3 and 4, that's the message right there. There's a connection between this fish and the black swan. I'm getting that, okay? And this is a perception about you. And it's like, are we focusing on one note, not realizing that we're the whole orchestra? Wow. And look at what does not want to leave the bottom, that Uranus. Okay? It's a huge transformation, a huge shift, lots of rebirths. I'm feeling multiple lifetimes here. Okay? I really, really am. And remember, I told you that it's coming down. So look at all this. Look at these structures. Look at what you've been through. Look at this shape shifting that you have done to realize all along what? That you're the diamond in the rough. You are meant to be a shadow walker, just like me. You're meant to embrace and follow these shadows. I feel it with so much certainty. I really, really do. This is the strength. This is what gives you a lift. This is what allows you to climb the stairs to step into that queendom. You need to reclaim that part of you. This is the structure in front of you. Remember, we're focusing on the structure, and what's missing is a piece of you. A piece of you, my friends. We have literally given you the way to get it back, to grab that pearl, if you will. I already lost the card. Okay? To grab that opal, that iridescence, the pearl. It's like you're trading in the opal for the pearl. That's what it is. You're trading in the opal for the pearl. This is the structure, getting in one with this balance, claiming that part of you, reclaiming your sovereignty, allowing this to change the way your communication. Do you see? It gives you a lift. Okay? You're climbing the stairs right now. You're going through, you see? It's like Spirit is bringing this energy down, and what you don't see is you're climbing the stairs. You see? They're related. This energy is related. It's divine timed for you. It's time. You've got to believe it, my friends. Look at 12, 13. And I cannot make this up. 12 plus 13 is 25. Wow, I have goosebumps. Goosebumps. Holy moly. Follow the steps in front of you, my friends. Reclaim that fragment of yourself. Step into your power and watch this huge transformation. This is such a beautiful message. Thank you to the cosmos. The cosmos have brought this in. And right below, we're talking about how you make your money. Wow. What's the energy around you, my friends? To be in one with the magic that we just shared. So we're getting, this is confirmation to be in one with that Uranus. That's what I'm getting. One with the magic. Okay, I'm sorry. The numbers are speaking to me. I gotta dial it in for you. Hey, girl. Okay, so look at this. This is the steps, 12 and 13. But this is talking to me in a very deep way, okay? What I mean here is the 12. One with your safety, one with who you are. I told you it was about this siren energy, this inauthenticity. It's getting one and getting and reclaiming that part, okay? So this is what brings you into balance, right? But as below, so above. And I'm getting like this, it actually affects your soul star. I am getting your chakras here, okay? This is the magic. Papa don't preach, okay? Forget me not. You have not been forgotten. You've just got to claim that piece of you so that you can do what? You can be in one with your queendom. Take your seat so that you can do what? Step into your power, which opens up the 13th chakra, the stellar gateway, the potential. And when this is aligned, and the stars are saying it is, when this is aligned with what you decided you were going to do before you came, it's like the transformation. It's miraculous energy. It's miracles, like literally miracles. And this is what the energy is around you. Okay? Papa Goit pairs with Forget Me Not. You have not been forgotten. You just need to get that last piece of you. So do your shadow work. Do your shadow work, pal number 3. This is the new beginning, to do that shadow work, to claim that piece of you. That's in that 5th position. Okay? That's what's coming up there. I took that card, even though we split there. It's not even, I'm taking it for you. It's not even officially yours. But see, that would be on bottom. Okay? So I'm claiming that for you. Wow. So that you can step into your queendom and realize it's all within you. The ruby and the clover. I'm hearing druid, Celtic, untie the knot. But remember, this goes back to what if you resonate with pile number 2, there is a double confirmation here about this energy that your angels are coming in. They're bringing this energy in to twist the gears, to shift the victory, to shift the wheel in your favor. I feel it so much. Ugh, there's no place, and I'm hearing there's no place like home. This is the energy that you're meant to this is in the position. I said you're going down to begin something, to begin your queendom, okay? That's what the crystals are telling you. The plants are telling you what to integrate, okay? Get rid of the doubt. And look at this. He loves me not. He loves me not. It's like, you know what? What I'm seeing here with this daisy, throw the daisy out the window. If you're going to do that with the daisy, that is not the energy that these plants want you in. Because the daisy is all about the healing. The daisy is not about he loves me not. It's about standing proud and in your center. Yes, honey. Trusting in the mirror, trusting in the messages, trusting that you have made this journey. So I'm telling you, this has been a very long journey for you, but I am seeing that you have climbed these mountains. It's like if you only knew what you were capable of, is what I'm hearing. You have climbed so many mountains. You know what I'm getting here is King of Pentacles energy. You've climbed all these mountains. And it's like it's coming back to you in a way that you're going to least expect. But it's like you got to follow this. You got to claim that power first. Okay, you got to be whole. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. I feel like it's going to be I said fast. It's going to be very fast. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until the clear path is shown. And there is this element, and this is right at the tip of the arrow. There's this little integration here. You need to be ready. You need to trust in this process. You need to trust. I mean, some of you are feeling it. In fact, you're like, this is the synchronicity I have been waiting. But if it's not, it's okay. Put it out in the universe. What do you want to see? When I see a lady holding a yellow umbrella with pink polka dots, okay, put it out there. See what the universe brings to you. Test the universe. It wants you to. You have an ally here. This fast moving energy, it's very fast for you. Okay. I'm hearing, I went to the wolf. I was hearing the seeker. I was getting Harry Potter. Okay. Right before I did this, these are kind of like my Harry Potter cards. But I'm getting the seeker because he's in that game. What's the name of that game? Harry Potter. And he's in that game. And he's trying to grab the little golden thing. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, it's no. But this is what you're doing. You're grabbing this golden piece of you. This fragment is golden. It's a piece of alchemy. And it's like when you capture that, you win the whole game. You're the seeker. Like Harry Potter, okay? That's that energy. Look what's on bottom. Make sure you look at the iguana. I'm telling you, the iguana is coming up. I mean, this is the iguana's message. So I love this. Cribbage. Yeah, I can't. Is that what it's called? That little flying. It's like this. In Harry Potter. Yeah, I think it is called cribbage. I can't remember. He's on his broom, right? And he's the seeker. And I'm getting this as you. So allow the wisdom of the iguana to guide you, first of all, and know that you've been calling this. Look at this thread, you guys. I believe that pile number 2 is going to lead you to something. So if pile number 3, if you came in, double confirmation about pile number 2, but there is this thread. There's this beautiful thread as this evolution. I'm feeling this evolution from one to another. So as you look back, there's something there. You're being reminded something that you called out for. Evermore, evermore. Now, what's really interesting is I'm getting, oh, my daughter just said, Evermore from Wednesday is the name of the school in the show Wednesday. That's very interesting. She has a very Edgar Allan Poe. Sometimes there are shows and movies and books that are meant to be oracle for you. If you feel guided, I feel like that movie is for you. That show is for you. Something about her journey may resonate with you. It's a really good show too. Okay? Because look at this. Getting one with the trust. This was in the number 6 position. How can we get in one with the trust? How can we look in the mirror and see who we truly are? And that's really interesting about what my daughter said. She is so divinely in tune. Trust me. Okay. Trust me. And this is the magic. Look at, this is the number 7 position, number 77. This is the energy coming for you. And that is so crazy, because what I'm getting, this is really, once we kind of reclaim this golden piece about you, it's really going to be fast moving. You're going to be, it's this Uranus, that Uranus energy, a lot of little shape, a lot of shifting. Okay. So be patient with yourself. This is a journey, and you're going to have quite a bit of transformation as you go. All right. And so and you know what? That's what I'm getting with the show Wednesday. It's like, don't focus on just one episode. It takes lots of episodes to make the movies, like to make the story. Okay. And this is just one episode. That's what's crazy. Your next episode is coming as soon as you reclaim that, as soon as you catch that. Haha, I call my daughter Wednesday. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. I love that. Okay. Pile number 4 is time for you. Okay. 21626 is what I saw. And I love that because right away, 2 2s, 2 6s, and a 1. But it's like 2, 16, 26. So I see that there's a cycle. And look at this. In between, you are not far from the knock you've been waiting for. That's the message. Yes, she is. It floored me when you posted the picture of the heart she made. I know. Isn't that crazy? She has also painted me a portal that I put the spider energy into. Yeah, she's saying I have from the bathroom. And, a lot of you that have come in here, you're spiritual entrepreneurs. Some people try to shield their children from what they're doing. No, we're meant to teach them. We're meant to teach them and to guide them. And in a lot of ways, they do the same for us. And in many ways, they do more. Okay? If we let them. My daughter is definitely very in tune. I love it. And she's my little miracle baby. So I have a 28-year-old, a 23-year-old, and 9. And yes, they're all the same daddy, just in case you're wondering. Okay. So yeah, she's my little blessed event, and I'm so grateful for her. So look at this. We did end on that number 16. And look at that. We picked up on collaborating with the 16 to the 26. This is really interesting. I'm really loving that I feel this thread. I feel like each pile is an evolution of the next one. And it makes so much sense to me as we're all part of the whole, right? And it's like we're experiencing these things at the same time. But what's coming up for you, my beautiful pile number 4, is this Mary Magdalene energy. And I know you only saw this part. And look at the mirror. I'm getting a connection with the mirror. Okay. From the last reading. Trusting. Because when you trust in your journey, the teacher awakens. And so those of you that chose pile number 4, you are my teachers. I'm seeing the sister of the rose. I'm also seeing the peace. I'm also telling you, and we're seeing, to please cloak your energy. Okay? There are definitely a lot of energies out there that are trying to grab on. I am feeling with this beautiful red color, this Mary Magdalene energy, I am feeling root workers. I'm feeling that, and I am feeling some Egyptian timeline with this. My stomach is really getting upset all of a sudden. Hmm. Okay. I think there's a message here. I want to make sure. Using my pendulum. Archangel Michael, are you here with me? I know. He is. I know you do. My daughter is saying she has dreams about Archangel Michael. He's confirming. Okay. The peanut gallery is going off. All right. So, because with this tummy ache, I'm feeling like there's some power being stripped from you. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a message about calling your power back to you, but even more calling upon Archangel Michael. I am feeling there are some cords for some of you. Yes, cords for some, implants for others, siphons. Okay. Yeah, siphons. Now, I talk about this energy, and I am no way, shape, or form trying to elicit any fear. I'm really trying to show you that as we have um, gone, many of ancient souls, as we have gone the transformation from angelic beings, we are angels, all of us. So we were etheric at one point, and we've reached this beautiful body, this perfection in a body, and now we're going back to learning how to be etheric, knowing that we are everything. Okay? So as I'm saying that, there were actually times throughout our journey, our soul's journey, in different lifetimes. And these are what resonate. As you know, I look at the chakras. Many of you, if you're new to me, the chakras represent timelines, as we're multidimensional. So what's coming up here specifically is the tummy, which is all about your solar plexus, which is your masculine solar energy, but it is also the timeline of Mu. So it has to do with this elemental energy, your dragon energy, okay? The elemental magic within you, okay? And I'm hearing, I've got the magic in me. All right. Um, and that comes in different ways. I'm getting this video. It's on YouTube. Maybe I meant to share it with you. It came in at a different time. So there's a this video, The Magic in Me, and I feel like you're meant to watch this video. So I'm going to really try hard to find that again. I am getting a message about that video because it's meant to show an insight to you. Okay. So Archangel Michael, when you call upon him, he can help you with all of those. With his sword of truth, he can sever at this time. And you may have tried this before, but there's energies, there are portals that have been closed for us collectively. This is a lot of the background things a lot of people are not aware of. Okay, 222 on the clock, 22250 on the clock. This is a lot of the energies that many people are not aware of. But I'm a collective worker, and I do work with portals. I'm actually very familiar, and I've closed some of these portals, okay, myself. And these are portals of energies that are no longer are needed. We've learned these lessons, okay? But there are times, especially in you, and I've seen it in myself. You may have journeyed. You may have seen these as well, past lives. You may have seen these. I was using EVP with friends today, and it kept saying the word magic. Yeah. And magic is at play because these collective portals, These are closing energies. Certain energies are like unable to get to you at this point. This is the magic. And so now it's the perfect time to sever this energy. So please call upon Archangel Michael to sever all siphons, implants, devices, cords, and contracts to energies that are not of the light, that do not serve your highest good, that are inauthentic, that have served their purpose and are ready to go back to source, and to burn everything with his blue electric fire, preventing any reconnection on all timelines, dimensions, realities. Okay? He wants you to call upon and do that. It's time. Okay? So that's the first part. The teacher has an awakening. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Let's find out more about this. Yeah. Freya. Okay? The moon cycle. I'm getting some new people here. So if you haven't heard, because you are an ancient soul. Yeah, you're a very ancient soul. This is the inner earth part, feeling heart chakra. You have a very strong heart chakra. I feel that you're meant to follow the moon cycle, okay? But at the same point in time, that I'm getting that you're also, if you haven't, ask your angels to release you from the moon, because some people are attached to the moon, and this is more ancestrally. There's an ancestral lineages for a lot of you that there were, bad moon magic, and it's time to release those old patterns. Okay, so Quidditch. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. That's been bothering me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Okay. And look at that raven sitting right there on her right shoulder. All right. And I'm being reminded you're in between, not far from the knock you've been waiting for. So maybe there was some information in number 3 that you were meant to hear, because in number 3, we literally said no blame, no shame, no blame or disblame. Shoulder, mold her. Okay, so maybe that's referring to something that you just went through. That is really interesting. Or there's some information right there about a connection to the other piles, because I'm getting an undeniable connection to the runes. Pile number 2, I'm getting an undeniable connection between number 2 and number 4. And this is because I read the Nordic, which speaks about the oracle of Odin, and of course, Odin's twin flame, so to speak. And this is my twin flame, the twin within, the twin flame, the Freya, is the Odin, is connected to the Odin, the oracle. Very interesting. Okay, Lord Shiva, there's some transcendence. I feel like with this new moon, you see these serpents? Okay, this serpent, we were talking about your dragon energy. We were talking about the ending of a cycle. We were talking about the magic, the steps, the 7, the magic that leads to the abundance. Be in collaboration with this integration as things are being closed out for you. I am feeling the new moon is going to show a new beginning. Look at how we're getting, okay, this is double fold. I'm seeing the spider energy here, but what I'm seeing is the closing of these portals. 3 specifically, this is really speaking to me very hard, very, very big, actually. And these portals are closing, which allows you to see with your trident, to the trident of which is used in the water, right? The trident is used by Neptune energy. This is a lot of connection going on. What I'm getting here is a thaw in here. So it's like you've been frozen here. I'm getting awareness. I'm getting awakening. There's an awakening. Now what's interesting is this is just an awakening on top of what you already have. Okay? So yeah. Intervention and purpose. This is what's on bottom. Now what's interesting is your arrow is going up. Okay, so we're going from the emotions, We're going from all the way down and we're propelling up. And I just heard from down under. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, I'm laughing. I keep forgetting what I have over here, but I do have the Australian cards coming up next. So from down under. So this is actually energy being propelled to you from your ancestors. I feel it. Okay? Your ancestors are intervening. Are you feeling the beat of the drum? Goosebumps. I love that. Do you hear the drum? You might hear it. Wait before you go to bed. Wait and see if you hear the drum, because that's your ancestors. A lot is happening in the background. Yep. Your life force. Look at another new moon. Okay. This new moon coming up. What is that in? Let's take a look. See. It's coming up next week, y'all. Gemini. Okay, we've got a new moon in Gemini. And it's like, look at these big ears. Look at these big ears, right? So this is kind of like that Pan energy, Peter Pan energy, using your imagination. Look at these ears. I'm hearing, like I already told you, it's like heightened intuition. But do you have a new gift coming? You will go, okay, channeled message. You will go as far as you have faith. You will go far as you have faith. Go, and this is the direction of the arrow. You go up to end something and to start a new you. So keep your ears open. Keep your antenna open. Look at this. It's like you've got all these feelers out there. Trust your feeling, trust your knowing, listen to your intuition. This new moon is very important for you, my friends. I do feel it. Express your driving passions. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Wow. All right, let's see what's next. Lady Nada, what was I telling you? I said there's an awakening. I want to read something in here because it's for you. Heart awakening. Awaken to accept the divine love. Give and receive in balance. Now, what I'm seeing here with all this pink is this is the ending of your heart awakening. This is what you don't see, this transformation. Again, look at the 3 portals. This unfolding, the well of dreams being highlighted. Okay? This is the ending of your heart awakening, the dark night of the soul. Okay? I am feeling it. I want to read about this. Awaken to the acceptance of your divine love. Okay. This is the keeper of the light. And this is Lady. I love that these two are coming in together. I am going to take a look. Lady Nada. Okay. Because we've got this like divine twin flame. But I actually agree with some of my other compadres is more about the twin within. Okay. And so were we perhaps identifying with the Freya, okay, that inner earth, but it's like now it's time to go beyond the inner earth of the heart chakra and go into the pink. And the pink is the higher, it's the alchemy that happens in that heart awakening, the ending of the dark night of the soul of that feminine, and allowing the pink rising into a new vibration. Okay? This is what I'm feeling for you guys. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at Lady Nada, because I really believe she has something to speak to you about. I am feeling her. Let me find her. Okay. Let's talk about her a little bit. Maybe you're not familiar. Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation. Are you ready for this? I am dying right now. Wow. Okay, hold on. Talk about magic. Are you ready? Okay. Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene. But Even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love who once existed in the land of Atlantis. And we were talking about the trident. She is the light force that helps to awaken our heart and divine love we deserve. The light keeper whose essence allows the light within our heart to expand, revealing truth, real, naked, and vulnerable aspect of our soul. She brings an opportunity to experience divine love, whether through a relationship, an adventure, or an experience. Here's the extended message. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself and allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. That's the songs they just come in, and maybe it's for you. Cherish the love you have. Do you cherish the life you live? Dun dun. This is like an 80s song. I feel it. Cherish. Look that song up. Might be for you. Okay. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself and allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You are reminded that when true love is present, your divine love is present. There are no obstacles to overcome. And I'm thinking of the porcupine. We shared that in the collective message. There are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. So, this is almost like a higher vibration of the Mary Magdalene, because the Mary Magdalene was kind of stuck in the triggers of the mirror, the triggers. But it's like you've learned from those energies. You've seen the reflection of yourself in the triggers. You understand, and the teacher is awakening as you pay forward the wisdom that you've learned in your walk. This is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. There's so much unfolding for you. And this beautiful, the rose, I'm getting the rose water. Okay, the rose water, the petals. This is okay. Okay. The rose petals in the water, and how this coordinates to the amethyst. Okay, that's what pairs together amethyst and rose. Amethyst and rose and ruby and clover, by the way, are all on my page as attunements that you can do anytime to really bring you a pick me up. Okay, Cool in the Gang. Yes, that's what it was. Cool in the Gang. Thank you. I'm like, who sang this song? Okay. Wow. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And I'm hearing my friend Brendan. Okay, I definitely came from the self-development. How I came into spirituality is I came from the self-development field. I've been an entrepreneur for a very long time. And so I was in the field of self-development, developing my craft and myself within the craft. And that led me into the spirituality. Okay, that's how I came into this world. And I'm hearing my friend Brendan say that happiness is not something we get, it's something we generate. Are you a generator? Are you plugged in? Message. As we start on bottom with this beautiful grace of the black swan, as we learn and we bring this balance from spirit, okay? My beautiful black swans. It's like Your journey has had so much purpose, and this is what you don't see. And this is what's being propelled up to you from your ancestors. They're trying to tell you, Black Swan, you have no idea the power that you hold. So it's like, don't let the color fool you, because there is so much wisdom with those who know how to walk in the shadows. So much wisdom. The divers, the deep divers, the platypus, so much wisdom, the women's wisdom, the sacred wisdom, the divine feminine wisdom. Okay? And this has been part of that heart awakening. The heart awakening is the sixth chakra. So when you get in collaboration with this structure, you've deep down, you've taken the deep dive. It's like you've come out with this new structure. What have you learned in this process over this last year? Okay, this heart awakening started for you most likely last February, not this February, the one before. And look back. You're being taken back, pulled back, pulled down, back to the beginning, right? So that you can see the end in sight and be propelled forward. The next night, okay, let's see. Diane said, I had 4 guides come the night before last, and they said I had 24 hours to do an exercise. They told me to go outside and look at the stars. A new seed would be planted. Something dormant would awaken. Oh my God, I have full-blown goosebumps, Diane. The next night, they told me a gift was given. I had a new temporary guide, a phoenix, and I even an AI picture that they helped with blew my mind. Wow. And I'm feeling that connection to Azrael, that connection to the Egyptian timeline. We have been waiting for this alchemy on this Egyptian timeline, which is our root chakra. Okay. This is the energy of this Egyptian timeline. And there's a lot of different energies on that Egyptian timeline. Okay. What I'm trying to talk about, some of us are aware of this Pharaoh energy, this Moses Pharaoh energy, but this energy that I'm talking about has more to do with the Sphinx. The Sphinx. This has a little bit more to do with the feminine being buried in the sand and being forgotten, and now coming up and doing their healing and bringing the wisdom that they learned in that isolation. And so this is really talking to me about this black swan, okay? This energy. Wow. The gray, speaking of threefold, I've been talking about this threefold, this portal. Now look at this. With this portal, I'm getting 3 different gifts coming your way. The structure is being brought in by spirit, and it's like you don't even see it happening. Your ancestors, they have eyes on you. They've been carrying you in their womb, and their abundance is everywhere for you. Now, this is super, super interesting because there is almost like this leap forward, okay? This leap forward, and it's like you're seeing it. You're seeing this new birth. Are you birthing something? Is there a project? As Diane shared that with that new guide, I mean, there's just something right in front of you, okay? And as much as I'm shuffling, that that gray swan or that swan does not want to leave the bottom. Yeah. Look at this. What's aligning for you is balance to the abundance. No longer your ancestors are literally brought you here. Do you see there's this triangle here? Are you seeing it? There's this triangle here, the divine feminine, the eyes of the eyes of the ancestors. And it's like there's people who have been doing work. I feel that you're receiving blessings from those who have done some ancestral healing, okay, for you, or potentially you've done the ancestral healing. And this is what you're not expecting, is there's been some sort of, and this resonates with me because I see a lot of ancestral images. As you guys know, I see the shadow. I see the dark or the dark matter, if you will. And the dark matter is what's all in space. Like, look at the stars, and all the blackness around is the black matter. Okay, it's a lot. And there are manifestations that are created from that matter. And I know this is kind of complicated. Not all people have access to that, but some people did back down under. Okay, think of the aboriginals, the stories, your ancestors. Some ancestors they actually had their hands exposed through the fallen. Okay, this is not simple to speak about, but it is definitely something that I've been shown, is that many were shown things and they thought that they were for them, but really they were not used in a way that were of the highest good, right? And we all carry this. We all carry this within us, in our cells, if you will. We carry this information with us. And I'm getting a lot, not only about you've earned your stripes, okay? You've earned your stripes, and it's time for you to start telling your story. And I'm getting that this has a lot to do. I'm very much feeling the pyramids of, for sure. I'm feeling the pyramids of Egypt. And look at this. I told you, siphon. Somebody's got a hand around your waist. They say that these guys don't exist, the thylacine. They actually are very connected to the thylacine, are part of the Tasmanian devil energy. They're like relatives, but they were so hunted. Why? They were hunted because they thought that these were ravaging their cows and their fields, but actually they weren't. So these were hunted, and in some ways you may feel hunted. Okay? For the wisdom that you've had, seen as a witch, seen in a different light. But now we're in a new, where spirituality and what it truly is is risen, and more people are identifying with it. So this is your time, is what I'm saying. This is your time, but you need to feel safe. Okay, I feel that. Okay, you need to feel safe. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so let's align to this energy. This is overall an 11. This is an alignment in front of you. This is an alignment. There's something that you're not seeing though. Okay, I'm only seeing the 3 legs here, but there's still one more to come in. The tripod, the pyramid. Yeah, there's so much I'm seeing here about this pyramid. Okay. And with the kangaroo, we also have the frog. And what did I tell you? We're going up to end and start a new you. So we're going up. The ancestors are propelling this energy towards you so that you can leap forward. You see it? They're holding you in their boat. They're sending this energy up to you so you can leap forward. Look at that. 11, 11. 11, 11. Are you seeing it? Because it's bringing this beautiful balance to you. It's bringing this beautiful balance to you. So let's get more. What is this? There is this, like, as I'm speaking, I'm getting this guidance of, like, not to be so descriptive, because your soul has been waiting for this moment. And I don't want to take anything from it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. No, it's much older than 80s. Okay. Is it 70s, 60s? Tell me, girl. Earth, wind, and fire. Oh, the elements. Okay, the elements are moving everything for you. I'm hearing Uluru is literally okay. There's this energy about, okay, I meant to show you this. You see this sign? Give me a place to stand and I can move the world, or I can move mountains, right? You're familiar with this phrase? But what your ancestors want you to hear right now, pile number 4, is the mountain is moving to you. And inside these mountains are where the dragons, they fly through the mountains. This has been shown to me over and over and over. And through the eye of the needles, they are bringing you this beautiful message from your ancestors. Wow. Wow. Let's get familiar. Yeah. Harkeimer diamond. Okay. It's like getting balanced with this shift. It's coming from nowhere. It's coming from nowhere. Look at it. It's coming all the way from here and it's going to change everything. It's going to change your whole structure. I'm seeing a garden. You're not planting a flower. You're planting a garden. And once you understand what you're planting, okay, because I'm seeing that Herkimer diamond, okay, which pairs with, oh my gosh, you guys, remind me, what does it pair with? Okay, we'll come back to that. Herkimer diamond is talking to you about, I'm seeing this tulip energy, and I'm feeling the bulbs. The bulbs are in the dirt, and what you're not noticing is they're going to shoot up, and and it's like they reseed each other, and they come back. This is how your garden is going to expand. I'm getting a message about this story that I share in this book, chicken soup for the soul, dreams and goals. Love it. Beautiful stories, and I'm being reminded of this story to tell you about this mother who goes and visits her daughter. This is the Cliff Notes. This mother goes and visits her daughter, and her daughter says, "Let's go for a ride." And she says, "I really don't have time. I really got to get back. Mom, come on, let's just go." So they jump in the car, and she unreluctantly is going. She's like, "Oh my God, blah, 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 blah." She's driving. It was 84. Okay, I thought it was the 80s. All right. So, I'm sorry. So they're going on this ride, and she's like, "Why am I doing this?" And then they turn the corner, and she sees the most beautiful, brilliant, gorgeous thing she has ever seen in her life. And it's waterfalls of gold. And she's completely, utterly shocked. And so they get out of the car, and what do? They start to explore. And what the sea and these waves of gold were actually daffodils. And in the center of the garden, in the very center of the garden, it says, there's a little sign, and it says two things. It says, I can't remember exactly what it says, so I'm paraphrasing, but it says, the very first thing it says is one person, little mind, one person of little mind and lots of soul, I think. And then the other is basically, I'm not catching. It's like I'm telling a joke and I forgot the punchline. That's not what I'm trying to do. But basically, this whole wave and beautiful area was created by one person, and she moved over one daffodil at a time. And so this is really speaking about your process. You've been doing one thing at a time, and now it's time to call your power back. It's time for you to put a seatbelt around yourself. You might be interested whenever I'm done, whenever I understand, because this is really kind of looking like a cummerbund, which is what is the structure I am really truly creating, okay, which is for the masculine, the divine masculine energy, okay? And you might resonate with that, okay? Because look at this, it's for men or women. And this is taking us again to that energy that we were feeling earlier, okay? So that's the first shuffle. Big energy. There's this expansion, okay? There's this expansion. Yep, lots of energy coming in. Look at that. 44. Lots of energy coming in. You're so protected. This literally looks like the evil eye. Lapis lazuli pairs with iris. You want to plant a garden? Let's talk about it. So let's plant some irises, which are what? Bearded lady. This is talking about, here I chose the hermaphrodite because when I hermaphrodite, I think of the word hermaphrodite, which is a masculine and a feminine energy, being able to seen as either or. And here we are, we're talking about the bearded lady. We're talking about the king and queen. We're talking about the emperor and the emperor and the empress. We're talking about, the knight and the lady. We're talking about a balance between your energies. Mhm. Beautiful. I love this because this really speaks to me. Every time I see this, this speaks to me so much because green tourmaline, I've shared before, it was the very first attunement I did. And I'll tell you what, I did it wrong. I did it so wrong because I followed, I literally saw this and I was like, I'm going to try this. I literally did this. I went and I said, okay, it's a full moon. What should I do? I went to the store. I bought this crystal, green tourmaline. It's right here. I bought, I think it was 12 crystal points. I sat in a circle and I attuned. I attempted to attune. And you know what I think I did is I actually think I brought an energy into my house. Okay. I miserably did it bad. But here I am now. I stepped into learning with my angels and guides, and I learned that I can, on demand, attuned. It's just my sacred gift. I can attune to this at will, and it pairs green tourmaline just like everything. They pair with the plant medicine, and this is the balance, and this is my gift that I bring forward. This is the teacher within me. These are the vibrations and the frequencies that I teach about. And I teach them about, and what I love is I'm teaching you on how you can learn this for yourself. And this is what my class does. It's not a gimmick. It allows you to learn about yourself so that you can be your own healer. Okay? And as that teacher awakens within me, I have to tell you, this is all coming within for purpose. Because this right here, this green tourmaline, it allows you to embrace your soul song. That's your vibration. And that's why I loved it so much. So, what is the energy around you? Oh my gosh. You guys, this is mind blowing. This is mind blowing. As you come into oneness with this abundance, the healing at hand to you, the healing that has been presented to you to wear. Look at, do you see the heart chakra? Okay, dioptase. It's going to blow your mind. It pairs with tulip. It pairs with tulips. And I told you you're growing a garden. If you feel called, I highly recommend, my friends, that you watch the movie Coraline. I highly recommend that for you. It is a beautiful oracle for you. It talks a lot about your journey. It truly does. There is so much wisdom in that movie. You really should watch it for yourself and see what comes through. And I don't want to ruin the ending, but will you please think of me when it's the ending and come back and say something about that if you watch this movie? Okay? Dioptase pairs with tulip. It is a beautiful tonic for your heart. You've been through this heart awakening. You've stepped through. You've done all the work. You've learned everything. And it's like, but your heart, your little heart chakra may actually be sore. This is a tonic for your heart. It's so beautiful. Buy yourself some tulips, my friends. This is what helps. Okay. You know what? I'm getting a message here from my angels and guides. Okay, just a moment. Archangel Michael, do you work for the light, the highest light? Are you wanting me to do a dioptase and tulip attunement meditation? Yes. Is that something you want me to do with this moon cycle? I'm feeling no. Okay, I was feeling it already. The new moon. Okay. So this is the next attunement meditation coming in. See, guys, this is how it happens. Thank you to all you beautiful teachers. Thank you to this vibration. I'm going to be doing 3 days before the new moon. Yes, 3 days before the new moon. Watch. I will post an event. I will do it on Zoom. Diaptase and Tulip is a free event. If you'd like to make any donations, of course, I appreciate it, as I am a 100% entrepreneur, myself, my husband, and myself. But nonetheless, if you want to experience the attunements, experience this beautiful tonic to your heart chakra, which I have to tell you, I look at the heart chakra as the fertile soil, and we're going to plant that beautiful tulips in there so that they can regrow and spread and regrow and expand. It's such a beautiful message. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for that. That was very unexpected. But the reason I saw this is because I was getting it in the position to the west to help you end something. So please, those of you pile number 4 that resonate with this message, please watch for this meditation. I believe that this can really help heal that heart chakra and allow this energy to propel you forward. That it's coming under the number 5 to really help finish that heart awakening and also give you the shift that you need. It is literally the number of 9, healing. Okay, so I love that. So beautiful. Gosh, I feel so blessed to share these messages. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. And look at this. Money, money, money. We go back to where we started. This is where we started, and it's come back to you, pile number 4, with purpose. It is the only card you're going to see. It is on bottom. Let's find out. It's come in 2 piles. I was telling you there's this connection between pile number 3 and pile number 4. So as we're integrating, this is coming in the position at the tip of your arrow. At the very tip of your arrow is this, and that's so funny. At the tipped arrow, they put it in medicine a lot. And so this is what I'm getting. I'm going to read it again. Pile number 4, in case you didn't see it before. Trust. When love is invited to take over, the right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until the clear path is shown. And I literally showed you this. It literally happened in real time with you. Thank you. I have learned I could sit down and try to plan it all ahead, but that's not what we're meant to do. We're meant to receive it in the moment. And you saw it happen. It literally happened in front of your eyes, and it was meant to happen with purpose. As the teacher awakens within you, you must trust in the signs that they come. You must trust in your intuition and how it comes together, and take the inspired action. My beautiful spiritual entrepreneurs, I hope that this beautiful unfolding found you with so much love, because it was meant to show you something. Wow, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay, but we are not done, because the crystals have had their say, the plants have had their say. Now the animals, they want to have their say. 11, you've aligned to this. The moose, the bellow, the teacher. It's the sound of your voice. As you teach your wisdom, it aligns to those around you, okay? Be loyal to yourself. Be loyal to yourself. Be one with this structure. Keep your ears open And it's like, if you've tried this before, there's a hidden message here. If you've tried this before, it wasn't time yet. I hope that makes a lot of, I hope that helps a lot, because I'm getting that it's divinely timed for you now. Let's read. Okay, let's read about the dog. We know about the spirit of the dog. Okay, but there's this vibration that I'm feeling. Is like, no matter what happens, that dog, okay, no matter what's happening in your life, you come home, if you have a dog, they are so happy. It's like you could leave for 10 minutes and it's like, they're like, where have you been? It's like you walk in, and this is almost like what your ancestors are trying to tell you. Okay? It's like, where have you been? We've been waiting for you. Beautiful. Okay, let me find the right book. I'm looking everywhere. Got so many things around here. Bear with me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to share that with you. Hold on a second. Okay, I'll tell you what. I will share a short about the dog, okay? Because I want to share the poem. The poem is such beautiful medicine. But the dog in itself, first of all, look at I've never really noticed this, but are you seeing this? Do you see that heart shaped here? So it's pinpointing. Okay, what's being pinpointed, and actually, I've never seen this before, but look at what's being pinpointed is this energy right here. Do you see the bird? There's a bird right here. So, okay, so what I'm seeing is this point coming down. I see a bird right here in the center, and this is over your nasal and your pineal gland. My friends, you have so much clarity coming in for you, and it's like pinpointing the third eye. This clarity that's coming in, and I'm getting um here on the brow is is a magenta energy chakra that's related to your ears. Okay, so there's an expansion happening in your intuition, in your ear chakras. For some of you, it's clairaudience. You have a new gift coming in, but there's this expansion, this clarity here, and what it's going to do is going to give you. You're going to get an insight. You're going to get an insight. It's going to give you a vision, literally, potentially, but I'm an insight about what you're meant to teach. Okay? What you're meant to teach. And at the same point in time, that's for some of you. At the same point in time, I'm also getting more than that, is like you are going to allow people to expand their vision. Okay. Now, the third eye gets talked a lot about, like what it physically does, right? But it's not what I feel. When I awoken, I judged myself a lot because, and in those who know me on my journey, I was like, I don't see like that. I judge myself for not being able to see like other people. This is coming up with purpose, okay? What I've learned is I have sight, but I see energy, and I told you I see the dark matter. So what that does is it provides the contrast. But what I am is I'm a knower. So this is up here. It's like, yes, you'll have an expansion of vision, but it's meant to supplement your knowing. And why am I saying this? Is because we have the pink energy. And the pink energy is really what? If you think about the color of the chakras, yes, it is talking about the sixth chakra. Okay, we are talking about your higher heart. Okay, unconditional love. This is true. Okay, this is what the gift that we gain in that experience. But really, the color pink, it really comes together because you receive enlightenment. It's a combination of your crown and the arc to your root chakra. And so, what it's a combination of enlightenment from your ancestors. So it is a process of learning. Your ancestors are literally teaching you about who you are, about who you are. And there's a lot of clarity coming in. So really listen. Put those big ears on. Put those big ears on until this new moon. Okay. There's a lot of energy coming in for you, my friends. Okay. A lot. So put that energy on and come back and join me for this beautifully inspired by you dioptase and tulip meditation that I'm going to do. I will schedule it and I will share it on the community board. This has been such a beautiful unfolding. Feel so grateful to receive these messages. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I have. I'm getting goosebumps as I look at the amount of likes. Oh my gosh, it just feels so special. For those of you who have been here from the beginning, thank you. Please share this with other light workers. I truly believe that there's something very unique at this channel, and it's really helping us to really learn about the energy. That is why every time I post Oracle, I do not choose entertainment. I choose education, and I hope that that comes across. I do things a little bit different, and there's no judgment, okay? Um, but but I am a teacher, and the oracle comes in to speak truth so that you can learn more about who you are, so that you can step into what we all are ready to step into, and that's this new earth. Many blessings. I feel just so blessed. Thank you for the hearts. My heart is so full. I will see you guys on the flip. I am sure that we'll be back very soon. Angel 1111 on my clock. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Thank you, Diane. All right, you guys, we'll talk to you soon. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful messages. Oh my God, girl, I am so excited. And thank you. I have Freedom Within Oracle. She is taking the next class. So we are starting the Rainbow Bridge class this Monday, y'all. If you want information, you're happy to join us. We'll do the one-on-one. But if you would, you're so welcome. I feel it's a privilege. Thank you for receiving. Um, you have no idea how this makes me feel to share this with you. I feel so blessed. And if you want to really, if you're ready to take the plunge, let us know. The class starts on Monday. And if you're not, that's okay. I already know I'll be teaching this for many moons to come. You're very welcome. Penelope, please, will you please play your piano for me? I say that with love. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. We'll catch you on the flip. Get that 2 and 2. Love connection time. Talk to you soon, guys.